forward and hope that it works out for us this time. Fuck me running. I mean, I just want the real. Oh my god! I just want something good to happen.
Yep, that's it.
I just want
That's the
something
one.
good to happen.
Keep that
God.
Yeah, just leave it all in.
Oh, folks, welcome to a podcast that's never started not on time and never started without a hitch.
Not a more smooth one than this, Skip.
Not a smoother one than this. I'm one of your hosts of the VGB's podcast. This is episode 72. I'm John Warren. With me is my forever co-host Niki Grayson. Niki having a great week, Grayson.
Yeah, it's just kind of a good one.
You can hear the enthusiasm in their voice, folks. It doesn't get realer than this.
And with us also, of course, is our third co-host, the wonderful Lotus.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, is Lotus not bound to the Soul Pact?
Oh, I haven't
Lotus
been in
is-
person yet to do the whole blood thing.
Oh, to be the
Yeah, like a
forever co-host?
Yeah.
We haven't done the blood thing yet.
Okay.
It's on our cal,
Game
but we haven't
Awards.
done it yet.
You know, it's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a big drive.
You should come out for Game Awards. You can stay at the apartment I'll
Yes.
maybe have.
You may or may not have.
At the home I might have.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We'll do. Yeah, sure. We'll come to the Game Awards, the biggest night in gaming.
All the stars are here.
All the stars are here. Who do you
All
think?
the stars are
Okay, all right, fine. Fuck it. Who's the dumbest person that's going to show up to that thing?
Oh,
We
who
can't
is going
call
to
it
show up?
now? Glenn Powell definitely is going to be there.
Glenn Powell. Totally correct. 100% correct.
Has
Yep.
Ryan
Seems like
Reynolds
a-
been to one yet?
Ooh,
No,
good
but I don't think he's
question.
gonna get the Deadpool VR game was at SGF, and he decidedly was not in attendance. So I don't think that they would have him there. Also,
Oh, I mean, just invited of his own accord, not related to a game. It
oh,
seems
not
like something.
related to.
If
yeah,
a
sure.
random celebrity's gonna go, he would be my
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is this an anniversary, or was last year the anniversary? Was last year 10 years and this is 11, or was last year 9 and this is 10? If only anybody knew.
No.
How
no one's
do-
quite
To
sure.
check.
How do anniversaries work?
Well, it depends on how you. It
This
depends.
is
There's
the one
two
where you have
ways
to give
for
them
it
a
to
wood
work.
gift.
Yeah, we got to get Jeff Keighley a block of just a clean
Just
2x4.
a fucking
balsa wood.
2x4. Yeah.
Just
Let's get Jeff a 2x4. He can carry around like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Gosh, Lotus, how are you? Let's start with you because I think Nikki's got to figure out
Nikki's over
something good to say. I'm gonna give them 5 minutes.
that's,
I'm hanging
that's so
out.
generous.
I've been
Thank
listening
you.
to a lot of disco and dance music. No one's quite
Okay.
sure why, like more than usual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what compelled me to do this. I randomly found Rolling Stone's like 200 greatest dance tracks of all time.
Okay.
And they embed YouTube links, many of which are
Great.
wrong and don't work.
Great.
It's dance music, so a lot of them are 12-minute uploads by channels that don't exist anymore. So I said,
Mm-hmm,
it's crazy that they don't have a playlist. I guess I'll just make it.
Mm-hmm,
So that's been my day. in
That's been your
between
day.
Playing like Next Fest demos.
That's a big day. That's a
Decent
big
day.
day. I spent my entire day at my alma mater
Oh.
talking. I went to a lunch because it's homecoming weekend, which I actually wasn't aware of until I was on my way up. So I was like, oh no. But there was some alumni luncheon, and then I was invited to go on some business panel where the people that try to get people jobs out of the school are like, what are we doing wrong? And of course, like most of the conversation centered around AI. So, I had like stuff to say.
You were slightly peaky in that one.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I behaved. Like, I did good. I was
your
good.
mic, Goofy.
Oh,
I mean, for
I'm
real.
peaked.
Just a little bit.
I'm peaked. I'm one.
I'm
Well, now
one. He's
you're
one. He's
that's
cracked.
too low now.
It's too low. It's too low.
Yeah.
He's too low. He doesn't have
Is
any
that still
mats.
too low?
That's
no
that's
mats.
Good. No mats.
No mats. He's gonna
No map.
die. No mats.
I was not peaking in this meeting, but I was peaking on this microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I basically said the truth, which is the thing I've noticed about people coming out of college right now is that they do truly outsource most of their organizational, creative, and critical thinking. Like they just do that. And I think like a liberal arts education can actually help people go into the workforce and actually be better at that, which is I think a strength of my alma mater, a tiny school near the Oklahoma border.
Where'd you
But
go?
I went to Austin College in Sherman, which is
He's
like
a kangaroo.
yeah. Sherman is also where all the semiconductor companies are moving. Like all of them, like every single one of them has like a giant.
What's happening? Why?
Because Texas is giving them like billions in tax incentives to basically open the Silicon Valley.
It sounds like that sounds pretty socialist to me.
It's pretty socialist, yeah.
And it's going great too.
It's going really, really well.
It's going so good.
Yeah, actually, there are no issues with it, so it's really neat.
Yeah, I love that they have invented a type of electricity that apparently wind and solar don't work for, so we don't need those anymore.
We don't need them. We don't need them, which is really cool. Yeah.
Fandom's address.
Important to look it up. But so yeah, that's what I spent 3 hours in traffic, and now I'm back here.
Does going back to your college campus have the same feeling like when you go back to your childhood home? For me, there was a thing where like sometimes when I go back to my childhood home, it's like everything is in miniature, even though obviously it's not. It isn't, but there's a shrinking that kind of happens. Does it feel like that for you? Because the last time I went to USF, it did feel like miniaturized in a way that was kind of odd, but maybe not as dramatic as when I sometimes go to my mom's house.
I don't feel like things are miniaturized. I do feel like a literal child, though. Again, most of the time, like immediately, I'm like, "Oh, Professor Blah," like, I'm just wandering into places. I have a name tag that basically announces that I'm 40, but I'm looking and acting like I'm a baby again,
like 18. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of that. I think I know what you mean though by the miniature thing. Like I could kind of sit on one side of the campus, and it all kind of felt small, and but the sun hits it in a way. You know what I mean? Like. The way the sun hits the campus is kind of like like my nostalgic memory for it gets matched up with like the real thing almost every time, which is what makes it feel really fucked up. So I do get that. I had a better time at college than most of my peers, so I will say that.
That'll do it. The last time I went to USF, the church was under construction and they were building an entirely new dorm on
What's USF's
Lone
affiliation?
Mountain.
Is it Catholic?
Catholic,
what is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Jesuit. But there isn't, surprisingly, there is not as much like, they don't hold hands as much as I feel like they should, if that makes sense. There's not like, I kind of am like, all of the Jesuit colleges, because there are not that many, would have some sort of like working relationship. There isn't really. Like they all just kind of are.
Now I did think you meant literally. They don't hold hands.
I did too. Also,
no,
I did.
like they were too prude on campus. Or
no. I'm kind of talking like metaphorically.
I got it.
There's no like.
I looked at John's webcam and knew we were thinking the same.
Yeah, like you wouldn't know that LMU, which is Loyola Marymount, and USF are like even a little bit related, even though they apparently subscribe to the same values set, and there's no like communication. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not even like a. I sometimes think about like the ways that like study abroad is inaccessible, and really we can't talk about this on this show. But I think about the ways that study abroad is inaccessible, but the ways that like colleges are already organized into by sports, organized into conferences, mostly by location, less so obviously now post the college football playoff, but like there should be more programs where they're like in the Big Ten, you can do a semester at another Big Ten school, and we'll it just is like you go pick your junior fall. You can go, if you go to USC, you can go to Michigan. Like, and we'll just swap that.
It's basically not a thing at all. Because even in Texas, there are two pretty major schools, UT and A&M. And if you go to one of those or one of their subsidiaries, and they're like, "Do my credits transfer?" They're like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Yeah, like
what?
It's so
What do you mean?
it's so inexplicable. Anyway, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about, where it kind of feels separate in a way that's crazy.
One of my coworkers, maybe this is saying too much. One of my coworkers actually went to my alma mater and went to London School of Economics for a study abroad here. And when he came back, apparently my alma mater was like, "Your credits over there are worth less over here," which is really crazy.
Just incorrect.
Like really crazy. I was like, at best they're equal.
No, yeah,
like there's.
You mean at worst they're equal?
At worst, yeah.
Depends on which perspective, I guess.
Yeah, which perspective? But it's like, at worst they're equal. But it's like, the arrogance of being like, the London School of Economics. I don't know what they're doing over there. Fucking riffraff, I guess.
I've told this before. My first year I went to Hofstra, which is a shitty commuter school on Long Island. And I was in the it's what it is. And I was in the honors college. Which means that they make you take 2 extra classes your first year. And the first semester is like a sociology focus, and then the other one is like a vague humanities focus, and it's just a bunch of like great books style readings. And the classes are really boring, taught by unbelievably dry professors. And when I transferred to USF, because they were weird, USF had I passed the classes and they had the words honors college in them. So it was very clear that they couldn't not be worth anything. So they didn't know where to put them. So they kind of just tossed them in basically at random, which is how I graduated from a Catholic school without doing a religion course. Because they just put one of them in the theology requirement. And I was like, shouldn't have done that.
Something vaguely similar happened to me, but because I had gathered so many English credits somehow. So I have, as far as I can tell, I'm a licensed psychologist based on what the University of Houston told me. I have multiple psychology credits.
Great. Perfect.
That's great.
Can you fix me, or what's the...
Yeah, what's going on? I mean, I've had a psych degree the whole time, Nikki. You didn't think to ask me?
John, I don't know how to say this in a way that's kind. You just went to business school in my head.
Oh, no. I graduated from business school 14 years ago.
No, I know, but in my brain, you didn't do undergrad?
Oh, I was a psych and comms major with a minor in Spanish. Yeah.
The whole time?
The whole time.
This is where we find out that the whole time this hasn't been a podcast. It's just been John profiling us. Like when you have a math tutor and you only do one math question, then you just talk to them the rest of the time.
Yeah, for a while, and it's really weird.
It's so strange.
I guess I'm just good at math, which then would make you think, why do I need a tutor? But, whatever.
I do keep failing the classes, but I guess I'll keep going to this tutor. No, so Nikki, when I started, I was like, I'm going to be a clinical psychologist. I'm definitely going to do that. And after my sophomore year, I went to. I'll just say it because there's like I won't ever be affiliated with it. I won't ever be a psychologist. It's fine. I went to the Green Oak Psychiatric in Dallas, and I asked them to do a summer internship, and they put me in the return from work therapy group, which is a group of people who all have had psychotic breaks at work, and they had to have this program to go back to work.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. About 6 weeks after doing that, I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be a clinical psychologist." Yeah. Like
that's fair.
It's like it's so important to take an internship if you can in the thing that you think you want to do, because then it can very quickly instruct.
Teach you.
Yeah. And it wasn't so much like I don't want to do this; it was like I can't do this. Like I do not believe I would develop the skills to do this, and I think I was right, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was like, oh, I've taken more comms credits anyway, and then I ended up graduating with both. But
that's cool.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I did.
Well, sorry I didn't know that.
That's okay. Not most people don't know that. That's fine.
I just feel like you hung out for like 25-ish years. You did that internship where you quit after a day or whatever because they weren't going to pay
games?
you.
Yeah, God, that was
and
funny.
then you got your MBA.
Yeah.
And then like the day after you started Minicore. Like that's how it, like in my brain that's kind of what.
Well, I did start the business before I graduated, which was unbelievably stupid. Fucking so dumb. So stupid.
Famously, you should start a business young. That's how all the good businesses go.
That's what
Yeah. And then all the dummies that gave me the money to do it, good job.
That's on them.
What are you doing?
That's on them.
You know what? My therapist literally said that after like I had closed the business. I was like, I feel really guilty I didn't get them a return. And the guy was like, they could afford it. Like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
He was like, and he said something. He was like, guilt means your humanity is intact, but don't worry about this. And I was like, all right,
that's huge.
Sounds like a great therapist.
That's really good.
Therapist. It was a good therapist. Thanks.
When did I work at WhatsApp?
When did you? Oh wow, I forgot that you worked at WhatsApp. Was that 20? It was 23, right? Like the early 23.
Yeah, it was like April 23.
Abril.
We're just gonna put April 1 to August.
I know what you're doing, and I thought you were just trying to like. Okay.
No. You're helping me do this.
No, I know. Do you want to ask aloud what your social is?
Yeah. What's my social? This is the second time I filled out this apartment application. I promise we'll talk about video games. This is the second time I filled this application out. And even the first time I was like, I don't remember what my boss's name was at WhatsApp.
Yes, are you kidding me? They're asking for contact info,
clue.
And I'm like, number one, no one on either side wants to talk to each other. So jot that down.
Just put like, and now I'm going to have to go give them the fucking HR person. Oh my God.
You can just lie.
Talk about a video game.
I love to put 361-994-9494 because that's the phone number to my local Pizza Hut in Corpus Christi, Texas.
That's awesome. Do you remember? That's fucking awesome.
Well, just because it's 994-9494.
It is really,
so,
yeah.
You know, I just always thought it was really catchy. So it's easy to remember. And I'm like, it sounds like a business number, so they're not going to check it. And also, I think it's an AutoZone now, shaped like a pizza.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone.
Don't it all seem to go, you know?
Don't it all seem to go? It was in a bad location.
Oh. This is breaking news, everyone.
Okay.
There's a new segment we call IGN Social Posts. IGN Social Posts is brought to you by IGN. Imagine Games Network, which has a ton of really good people who work at it. But their social posts are really interesting.
They're terrible.
1 minute ago, say goodbye to buying compressed air canisters in bulk.
Oh.
Who's saying that?
Yeah, who the fuck is saying that? I'm gonna buy as many as possible. Anyway, sorry, IGN. That's the segment
Wait,
that we'll do one time
why?
because there is.
Well, you have to click on it.
Oh no! It worked exactly like they thought
I
it
was gonna
would.
say that's the thing is they
Oh
obviously do it
man!
deliberately, but God, are they atrocious? Remember when they made a TikTok explaining why they only give out sevens and no
Yes,
one checked it before they posted?
yes, yes. I
I think
do.
I still have that on my computer somewhere.
That was nuts. No, it's because there's some like a cordless rechargeable air duster that they're selling. Like you'll pry the air canisters from my cold, dead fucking hands.
Really
That's,
cold. They get
yeah,
so
really
cold.
cold. I want to hold it upside down and make it so cold that I think I'm gonna die. That's like the best part of it. I think at least. We can talk about a video game if you want. Let's talk about Assassin's Creed. We talked about Assassin's Creed last week. The hits keep on coming for this team. Mark Alexis Cote.
That was getting a little Trumpy at the end.
That's crazy. Like, I'm not even really here right now. And, like,
No.
that got me to come back, you know? Like, what? What are you
I don't know how
talking
to.
about?
I don't know how to say a French name. Mark Alexis.
Say the letters.
C-O with the hat on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
T
Yeah.
E with an apostrophe over it, an accent mark.
Who knows?
French. Yeah, I know exactly.
Who knows?
Cookie.
And honestly,
Cote.
who cares?
Wow, Mark Alexis Cote left. He was one of the leads on the Assassin's Creed team. He made it sound like on LinkedIn when he posted earlier this week that he was leaving on his own accord after Tencent and Ubisoft finished creating Vantage Studios, which will now house Assassin's Creed as part of the Tencent deal that Ubisoft and Tencent made earlier this year. And now it's being reported that he did not leave on his own. He was asked to step aside, and there was a new path chosen. They have chosen to pursue a new path elsewhere outside of Ubisoft, says Ubisoft. So that's interesting. What does Assassin's Creed look like under the stewardship of Tencent?
The exact same.
No difference?
I think there would be a degrade in the quality of the historical bits, but other than that, I think it will look the same. It is interesting that the Saudi deal has turned Assassin's Creed into an international incident.
Mm-hmm. It sure has. Love that.
And I can't even say that it's just xenophobia, which I would love to be able to say.
I know.
But
I would love to say that too.
I don't think I can.
I don't think I can either. Yeah, really strange. I don't know what this. Listen, Tencent doesn't know how to make a video game. Straight up, they don't know how to do it.
They made one. Pokemon Unite.
Can you still download that game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well, they always
that's
take
the only-
the Pokemons
I think-
offline, so I thought it was gone by now.
Yeah. I think that's the only one where they kind of got it.
I need to be very clear. I'm talking about America. But still, yes, you're right. Because they've made stuff that popped the fuck off in China.
We don't have Pokemon in America.
Oh, you mean real video games?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
A
Real
video game
video
that
games.
costs $70.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They don't know how to make those.
No.
They don't know how to make them. They never have. They never will.
Don't even know how to make $40 game.
They don't made no. They mostly don't even know how to make free ones. Mostly.
Don't Starve is them. Have they released one that is?
Don't Starve was not them until it was.
No. But have
Right.
they released another one
No.
since it's been
No.
them?
No.
Don't Starve Together is just enormously popular in China, and for a long time, it does
Yeah.
appear that Chinese fans were hosting the not really freemium parts of that game, so then they have started doing it again.
Yeah. They straight up don't know how to do it. So I kind of do believe in the degradation of the quality of this thing, and I think that you will start to see some influence, maybe not in the next one, but in the one after that. That's just my hunch. I would love to say that this will just be the same, mostly because like the way I feel about Assassin's Creed is the way I've felt about Assassin's Creed for about a decade, which is they're fine if you just want to kind of run around. They really peaked at the deep historical stuff with Italy. I thought all that stuff was so fucking dumb, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's like it feels like that's become less of a thing. I did enjoy the Egypt historical exploration
It's
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if like just because of the way that Tencent has operated with the other things that they've purchased that have continued to be successful, like Riot and
Yeah.
stuff, which has
Yeah.
blown a shitload of money making really shitty video games that nobody liked
Yes.
or played. I
Yes.
wonder if they're gonna try to go back to like serialized, like yearly Assassin's Creed.
I don't know. I bet they will.
That's the kind of thing that I think of, and that's why not even necessarily Tencent's influence would degrade the quality, but that doing that or
Uh-huh.
making more of those dumb Assassin's Creed rogue side scrollers would do that.
Uh-huh. But yeah, that happened, and now Vantage Studios is under the stewardship of some other folks that are Tencent assigned, which is interesting because I have another Tencent bit. It's Tencent Corner. This headline really, really surprised me. But Sony apparently was taking a look at making a Last of Us project with Tencent, which is really fascinating. Which might be, it's part of the filing about the Horizon thing, and that's kind of what they're using as ammunition to say, hey, I think Tencent might have stolen all of our Horizon stuff because we were collaborating with them on this project, which is really
Right.
fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, Sony really badly wants The Last of Us to be this huge, like,
Yes.
universe-spanning IP, even though The Last of Us can barely be the thing that it already is, effectively. So
Yeah.
I guess it kind of makes sense. Will they do it? No. Will they give you money to do it? Perhaps.
Perhaps. They're going to keep making the show, and it's going to keep being bad. And I guess they'll make the third one at some point.
Are they out of? Hey, I'm back.
They're at.
Welcome back. I was
Welcome
gonna say,
back.
are they out of stuff to do?
I was gonna,
No,
are
no,
they not
they're-
out of?
No,
They have a
they're not
little
out
bit left, but not a full
because
season.
season 3 will apparently be the remainder of part 2, and then like part of it will get into territory that they haven't. They're Game of Thronesing it, basically.
Okay.
Oh.
That'll be good.
That's good.
Yeah, that'll be
That'll
good.
be good.
No, it'll be great.
It'll be good.
It'll be good.
It'll be good.
What's the
Yeah.
worst that could happen?
The Last of Us, the rest of them.
That's really good.
Season 3.
Season
I know.
3. The rest of them. I love that. Tomunobu Itagaki died this week. Which was sad. He seemed to know what was happening. He posted a message for release after his demise. And for those who don't know, he was really the main force behind the Dead or Alive series, and also credited as the quote unquote creator of the new Ninja Gaiden reboots that started in 2004. I was thinking about this earlier. Those two games, those two franchises, really, I think, influential in Xbox's like kind of surge in popularity in the mid 2000s, and maybe the credibility with gamers that were looking for something besides like Halo and a lot of American side studios, because they got like Dead or Alive first, they got Ninja Gaiden first. Like it was really, I was thinking about that, and it's like, I would credit Itagaki with a lot of the success that Xbox gained to get in a position to fuck up as royally as they have over the past 10 years. So I don't know.
Let's see if they said anything about it.
Microsoft said anything about it? I didn't even look at that.
Let's just see.
That's really funny, because I was thinking about that this morning. It's just like it's a big force. I enjoyed.
Shit. Oh, they retweeted.
Someone had to have
They
said something.
retweeted Team Ninja's tweet.
Okay. Well, okay.
Which
They could have
now that
done
I'm
more.
Back on the inside is no. They could have done more, but I'm sure even that was
Required a discussion.
Yep.
Required a discussion. I enjoyed this original Ninja Gaiden a lot, and the Dead or Alive series is one of those franchises that I will always like play for about a week, really, really seriously. I like it because it takes the Virtua Fighter kind of simple 3-button aesthetic and mechanic and just adds another throw button, which I fucking love. And then they finally added this dodging mechanic and this parry mechanic, which I think is really nice. Influential dude, and he's gone. Y'all have any thoughts, memories, pleasantries?
No, I mean, rip to
No?
him. I'm not as familiar with him, but he is one of those guys where I saw a picture of him and I was like, oh,
that guy.
him.
Yeah.
Even after
No, that's
reading,
how
I'm
I
like,
feel.
oh yeah, he worked on these. Got it. And then I saw a
Extremely
picture and I went,
recognizable,
oh,
yeah.
him. yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like
Yeah.
he looks like E3 2006.
Oh my
Yes.
god, yeah.
He looks
You
like
know, like when you
gacked.
close your
Yeah.
eyes and imagine a picture, it's like imagine any photo of from E3 2006 where the flash is on and it shouldn't be and everybody's kind of shiny and like that's kind of every image. So yes, when it came across the screen I was like, "Who? Oh." So yeah, Bummer Town.
Yeah, and
3000.
the pair of anguish for whoever allowed that hard drive thing to be posted.
Oh my god, fucking
What?
unbelievable. All right, now it's time to explain. It's now a new segment called "Explain the Meme" with John and Lotus.
Okay.
They posted a picture of an oatmeal cookie, Niki, and they said "R.I.P. Itagaki." And this stemmed from, and I didn't even remember that this happened, but like years and years ago, I think back in like 2005, they started comparing him to an oatmeal cookie because of his face, his like acne scars and stuff. So Hard Drive in the year of our Lord 2025 did post that. So for those who don't know, Hard
Do you know
Drive.
how crazy it is to be like 20-year-old mean to a dead person
20-year-old mean
Who-
to a dead person, yeah.
who seems like he was
Fine.
good actually
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy.
I usually am not like I usually kind of don't believe in punching down,
Right.
but sometimes it is like
It's
What?
embarrassing for you. Itagaki, he's dead. He ain't gonna hear this shit. I don't care about
no
that.
for sure.
You
Right,
are
right.
a freak.
Yes, no, like
And
you
also,
have
like,
to then
to begin
be
with,
around.
you think you're funny, but you're just gonna be calling someone crater face. Use your fucking
No,
brain.
like what?
When I saw, I didn't remember the original
It took me a minute to figure out
memes
what they were
taking
talking
hold,
about.
and it took me a while. I was like, I don't
My
get
brain
it.
doesn't
And
operate on a level where it can recognize G4 TV memes.
Right.
Really ever, but especially 20 years later.
what was funny, to your point, Lotus, is that many of the replies under that was, "Did Adam Sessler write this?" To your
Yes.
G4 point, which was
That's
very, very funny.
crazy.
Which was super, super, super funny.
It doesn't make
Um,
sense in any other way.
No, it was really disappointing. Well, I think disappointing if you didn't already know that Hard Drive is mostly now kind of AI dudes and some bad comedians doing the work.
The real one is palette swap, right?
Palette
they're all
Swap
over
is
a palette swap.
yeah, they're basically all over at Palette Swap, so go give them a follow. Yeah, like Hard Drive, we sniffed around Hard Drive for a possible purchase at Fanbyte back in when was that? 2019 or something. Yeah, I mean, it was.
We were still in the office.
We were still in the
because I
office.
remember we were
Ancient
still
history.
in the office.
And so we got close with their creator, and the creator also formed Outvoice, which was legitimately an amazing piece of software that helped us pay people really fast and earlier than a lot of freelancers would get paid. He is kind of like a AI, like a tech VC AI guy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hard Drive is never gonna top the Arcane Caitlyn jerking it headline, so nothing of value was lost.
That's true. That is so true. But yeah, I'm thinking about playing some Dead or Alive this weekend because that's a good fighting series. It really is. I love fighters, and that's a good one. Everyone, the thing that's on everyone's lips is whatever Quantic Dream is working on all the time. I just wake up and I
can't
go
shut up about it.
no one can shut up about. Nikki
I woke up
Texts me all the time.
That's exactly right. I woke up and I texted John and I said, nothing bad's happening. Also, Quantic Dream new game? Question mark?
Well, I finally have really good news for you, Nikki, is that they do have new game, and it is a multiplayer game that they're not saying anything about, while also saying, by the way, we are still making Star Wars Eclipse. We're still making that, which I've never
and I've still work at WhatsApp.
I've just never seen a eulogy so clear, like an obituary so clear in my life. I'm just like, we're definitely still working on Star Wars Eclipse. What? Genuinely, okay, because they're a Sony satellite studio. We have seen the past few years with Concord, with Destiny, with all sorts of attempts to make really sticky marathon multiplayer experiences. None of them have stuck. None of them have been good. I don't think Marathon is ever really coming out, even though they are doing a private test right now, I believe. Why?
Why are they making the video game?
Yeah, and why them? Why
Star
them
Wars?
Specifically?
Because they have them.
Do you think it'll be Star Wars?
Wait, sorry.
What?
Oh, I thought what?
We're
talking about two different things.
The multiplayer game is
Star Wars.
Right. Well, we don't know.
No, we know.
I don't think it's gonna.
Is it Star Wars?
No. We know that we know what it is. It's not Star Wars.
What is the multiplayer?
It is it's a League of Legends type game.
Oh.
It is critically, because again, I have lost every single one of these games that I wanted to play for various different reasons. I do like this type of game.
Okay.
A lot of them are dog shit. Yeah, like Gigantic. Super 5 is not fun. Deadlock is an egg that's been cracked open and is not super fun. It has bones, but it's not going to be fun for like 3 years. It's called something or other. I don't know.
Halo 2.
Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain.
Gosh, what if they made a multiplayer Heavy Rain and you all could yell Jason at the same time?
Jason!
100 Jason's dads drop onto an island.
Jason!
Yeah, I wouldn't touch a game that they made with a 10-foot pole.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Lotus?
sorry. I was gonna say I got off track. This critical thing
is called
Spellcasters Chronicles. A not real name, but a fine not real name.
Sorry, I missed this posting earlier.
No, you're totally fine. Honestly, John, it's so not Quantic Dream like that. As you were looking for it, I was like, did I get another game mixed up and lie on accident?
No, you didn't. Nope.
The critical thing is that it is 3v3, which is an immediate no from me. I don't want to do 3v3. This is also why Apex Legends is a bad game, among other reasons, to be fair.
Wow.
3v3 is not a sustainable group size to keep. It hugely inflates everyone's role. So if you have someone who's not good, they feel much worse. Whereas the person who's really good also feels much worse. You kind of only feel okay if you're in the middle.
Yeah.
And then
I'm really shocked this game looks like this.
I am too, actually.
I mean, that's the one thing is as much as I want to say that this is a eulogy for the Star Wars game, we know that they've been a two-game studio for a while. They've just never said anything about anything that they're working on, which is maybe just a strategy for them. Because also, even thinking back to stuff like Detroit Become Human, they didn't say anything about it for a very long time.
A long time.
Not even a teaser. Yeah, basically. Yeah. They put
character designs are pretty good though.
The Kara game before there was even an inkling that it was going to be a game. They just liked the short so much they decided to make a whole ass game years later.
Lotus, I think you're right in the sense that, and I mean it could change, right? They could release it and patch it and turn it into a 5v5 thing or whatever.
I would be surprised if they didn't. Apex has lots of different game modes. So.
Yeah. But actually some parts of this look pretty sick.
It looks fine. It looks a lot like League of Legends / Smite.
It does.
It looks like Smite, yeah.
It does. Yeah, it does look like. And you're calling your loadout kind of a deck, which is interesting. And they're big guys. You can summon big guys.
Finally.
I don't know if you're controlling the big guys. I think they just
Almost
show up.
definitely
it's,
not.
it's just a
fight for you.
minion.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah, I
really
mean,
big guys.
it might be fine. I
It
would
might
like
be
for it
fine.
to be fine, but 3v3 is pretty tough. So we'll see.
And when is it releasing? On MLK Day next year. I'm just kidding. That's a Detroit Become Human joke for everyone.
Hey, every day of my life, go ahead and go to youtube.com and type in Super Best Friends Play Black Fist Detroit Become Human.
Mm-hmm.
God, that clip is good.
It's really good. So yeah, no, that is Lotus on top of it. That is absolutely right. It is their new thing is Spellcasters Chronicles, and yeah, Star Wars is dead. So enjoy. That's not true. That's not true. They didn't say that. We don't know if that's true. And to Lotus's point,
It's
They
just
are
there's nothing about
cagey.
it in the ether.
I'm gonna do it again because Niki's still kind of not locked in.
Sorry.
They are
Jeez,
being.
sorry.
Hey, hold on. They are being
Yeah.
cagey about the game. Isn't that
Going
good?
back to what I was doing.
I know you are.
Give me 2 seconds.
No, you're fine. We're gonna move on. Did either of you read the Game Informer Charles Hart interview that he did with Aaron Paul about doing the voice acting on Dispatch?
No one
Okay.
told me. No one told
Okay.
me that they let Charles Hart
Okay, they
talk
talked
to Aaron Paul about the video game Dispatch.
Okay, so a few days ago, Charles Hart, wonderful friend of the show, had an interview go up on GameInformer.com. You can go check it out right now. It's posted on the 14th. It's a good interview. It's great. But I will tell you, this has nothing to do with Charles. Aaron Paul does not seem to have had any fun making voiceover for this video game, which is, I think,
How could that be?
really, really, really funny. He says he was like, it was honestly a very confusing process for me as a performer.
Cool.
And
Makes sense.
but a challenging and rewarding one as well. Which is really funny. They go on to talk about how the Dispatch developers like didn't think that Aaron Paul would be interested or they would land him, but they did. But it's a good interview, so if you want to go read that, I think you should. But I just always think it's fun. Like I always love it when actors like we saw this with Charlie. Oh my God, is his name Charlie Hall?
Charlie
Day.
Luigi.
What's Daredevil's name?
Oh
No.
Charlie Day.
Fuck. No.
I was thinking of Charlie Day.
No. Charlie
Daredevil.
Cox. Charlie
Cox.
Yeah,
He basically
so
didn't-
bad with actors.
He
Could not
didn't
possibly
do.
help you.
He like really didn't do the Expedition 33 press tour, and like whenever he was asked about it, he's like, I barely remember doing this. Like I just like don't like I wasn't whatever. Which is so funny.
Minutes.
Yeah. I'm so deeply anti like celebrity voice acting. I have been for
I
such a long
know.
time.
Yeah.
It's because there's no in between like
Yeah.
and usually it's actors who are stage trained who can make pretty good voice actors and are also interested in it, which is a really critical thing. Like Christian Bale loves voice acting and good
Yeah.
for him, freak.
Yeah.
But with everybody else, like there's no in between being good and wanting to do it. And
Yep.
I got to check and I not only do I not know how to do it, I'm also going to phone it in.
Mm-hmm.
And also this process makes no sense because in the video game industry, we don't know what we're doing. And
No,
we've
we
never
don't.
modernized anything.
The
No, we
kicker on
haven't.
Charles's article is really fucking good.
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's really good. Go read it.
It's really good. Go read it.
I like that guy.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Charles is
Yeah.
pretty good. If you want to go listen to an episode of this show that he co-hosted back in, I don't know, I want to say May or something like that. We did talk about a grocery store in Cincinnati for like 30 minutes.
30
And it was really, really, really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
What has Christian Bale been in, Lotus?
Dark Knight. No. You mean as a voice actor? I'm sorry. He's
American Psycho. The Prestige.
This was unfortunately I was talking to Nikki as if Nikki was me because we have so much in common. I will with the exception of like Jennifer Coolidge, I will turn to my roommates when a commercial's on and say, "Is that somebody?" And they go, "No." And
No.
But they seem to have such a large role in the commercial. I thought it was someone.
You thought it was somebody.
I thought this must be. Is that Sydney Sweeney? Is that what she looks like? I don't know. Anyways, he's the
That's
main
Aaron
thing that I know
Insurance.
him from. That's Aaron Insurance, exactly. The main thing that he's recognizable from is I believe he plays Hal in Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh.
And he does a good job. And I mean, like, I'll have to double check it, but like, famously, when Miyazaki is the director in Ghibli, he likes to pick actors because he just has in their mind like the kinds of parts that they play and the way that their voices sound is like that's the person that I want, which is why it works a little better in the Ghibli films sometimes. Like when don't remember her name. Lilo voices Chihiro in Spirited Away and stuff like that. But he's done other stuff too. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But I know that he really enjoyed himself, so I'm like, he can do it again if he wants. Now that Tom Holland, never let him near an animated production ever fucking again. He can't even do ADR inside of the spider suit. It's noticeable in Infinity.
Yeah, it's
a movie
really
I've
funny.
seen once.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that fucker? Have y'all seen the Lego commercial that he has?
No.
Oh my god, we're gonna watch it right now.
Is that okay?
We're gonna watch it right fucking now.
All right, special. You can the audio will be piped in, but if you want to watch this one, you should go to youtube.com/@VGBs, and this will be right there as Niki
We're not
pulls
gonna
it
watch
up.
the whole thing because it's 2 minutes long.
Yeah, that's too long, but we will
2
watch
minutes for a
2 minutes for a commercial.
Well, it's because it's like they clip it. It's like the full production is 2 minutes long, and then that's 30 seconds.
Oh, it's like a short. It's called Niki. Please, it's not an ad. It's a short film. It says it in the title.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, please.
Oh, it's a dramatization, guys. They don't
Respect the art. Yeah, this isn't real Lego.
Okay, there's ships.
What is
So
it supposed to?
Stop playing. That doesn't really make sense to me.
Cut!
Why would anyone stop playing?
So now he's dressed as a robot, and he's just put a red and a blue brick together, and now he's a soccer player.
Oh my god!
And now he's being interviewed by 2 children, and
with
his
bad
teeth
veneers.
look fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
His teeth look insane.
To be fair, it's accurate for a footballer.
And okay, so here's the thing. So his teeth look insane for that.
Okay, wait. Can you pause it for a second? Wait,
yep,
can you
for
pause
sure.
for a second? Okay. I like this because they're doing a fucking riff on Ronaldo. They're making fun of Ronaldo.
Yes, no, there's like a million
really
and one
funny.
jokes in here, but
that's
he
really
looks
funny.
Crazy in every single little vignette they do.
Make the world more.
And now he's wearing rocket boots that are made out of Lego, and he's flying over an audience, and a guy's tie just turned into Lego, and Girlie's glasses just turned into Lego. And now the Lego turned into Butterfly. And now he's fucking old.
Oh my god. He's old. He looks exactly like Martin Freeman. He looks exactly like the actor Martin Freeman. I'm not kidding.
It looks
it's
like
crazy.
the Polar Express in terms of...
And he's watering the grass, and it's turning into Lego, and all the grass is alive, and then there's a kid on an iPad.
No, but that's him, isn't it? Didn't they make his face look... Go back. Isn't that supposed to be him? Look at how weird.
Oh yeah, it is him. Yeah, it is him.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
They younged him.
That is horrible. They younged him.
They younged him. And then now there's a hummingbird, and the hummingbird killed itself because it flew into a thing, and now he's an old businessman.
Fat Evil.
Yeah, Fat
Evil. And then he, as a minifig, gets flicked out of a window, but now he can fly.
Now he can fly.
Anyway, and now the minifig's on a dragon, and his hair flew away.
Yeah.
And now they're flying through a big city, and Tom Holland's having a good time because he's playing with Lego. And now they're in an art place. This is the one that really has me fucked up. Okay, so in this one he's wearing, which honestly I would wear
cool.
this.
It's a very
he's wearing like
you could pull this off. Yeah,
he's wearing like a jacket that is made out of Lego flowers.
Very
and he's
cool.
wearing like a scoop neck black tee and a gold necklace, okay? But he's got the most fuck ass facial hair you've ever seen in your whole life. The worst earrings in the world. He looks like Shingy, the digital prophet. This is the face that shows up on the digital signage for BMO Stadium that is along the 110.
Oh no, really?
It's this 50 feet tall on the side of the road. So when I drive to the stadium, I see this face.
Terrible.
It's terrible. It's awful.
Well, that's crazy.
Anyway, thank you for indulging me.
Yeah. Hey, remember at the beginning you were like, we're not going to watch the whole thing. It's 2 minutes.
Yeah,
long.
we did. Sorry.
It's okay. It went by very quickly, and I was glad that we saw every part of it, especially the part where they made him young. That was insane.
Yeah, that was unpleasant.
I thought making him old was going to be worse, but no, it's definitely the young. I didn't appreciate that. Earlier this week, Battle.net workers voted to unionize. Nearly 400 workers under Blizzard Entertainment's platform and tech department have created 2 new unions, one for software engineers, product and project managers, designers, and others, and a second for localization, quality assurance, and customer support. This reporting is brought to you by Nicole Carpenter over on aftermath.site. You can go over and check out this good comprehensive piece about how that came to be. Microsoft has not made any sort of comment on this as their neutrality agreement expired, and then Battle.net decided to go ahead and fulfill their side of the obligation and inform the unions.
Cool.
Yeah.
Crazy that it can inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
But
They're just so nice.
they're just so nice.
You're just so nice.
They're just so nice, and I'm glad the merger went through. I'm glad.
Me too.
Yeah. Lena
I guess
Khan's
the CWA was right all along to explicitly endorse it.
So that's good.
No. Yeah, that's good.
You see like those little cow toys that you flip up and down?
And then they make the cow noise.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those. Yeah.
Love
Real
those.
cow.
Like a
Just
real
like
cow.
a real cow.
Boy, folks. Lotus, you're going to have to really fucking carry the load on this Steam Next Fest demos thing. Because
Let me open my
boy,
tiny little notebook.
did I play either of the games that I wrote down? Nope.
Those
Did I
are
want
both
to?
you?
Well, I wrote them down. I didn't know if Niki had played Luminous yet.
Yeah, I played like 30 minutes of it. Do you
Okay.
remember Tetris Effect?
Yeah.
Same that.
Music is good?
The music's great. Like I, you know, in a serious way. Like I don't. Do you? If you remember, and this is what I said after SGF. It's like if you remember, if you know what Luminous is, okay.
Yes.
Luminous is. It's a block rotating game where you are trying to make squares of the same shape and color.
Yes.
That's it. It's Tetris. The blocks come from the top of the screen, and you can organize them such that they move left to right, and then when they match, they go away, and it works like Bejeweled in that if you can chain them. So like if you match whatever, you understand.
I
I
love
don't have
that
to
a million
explain this
years later,
concept to you.
Bejeweled is still everyone's like touch point for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got it right, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's just they got it right. I did play. Someone in the VGB's Discord a couple of weeks ago linked a version of Bejeweled where every gem is blue. So you you do one move and then the whole board clears and the game gets really sick. It's incredible. I haven't had that much fun playing a video game in a minute. It was really fun.
Game of the
Anyway.
year.
And then if you remember Tetris Effect, which is a game that is fundamentally just you are doing the puzzle game, but the puzzle game is like kind of secondary to the visual and sonic experience of a bespoke soundtrack and these really pretty motion graphics that are happening that are transporting you from scene to scene. They just have made it's the sequel. It is just a sequel to Tetris Effect, except instead of Tetris, it's Luminous. And if you like Tetris Effect, you're gonna love Lumines Arise. I haven't played more than 30 minutes of it. I actually had too good of a week to play video games
Right.
this week. You know,
Too good of a week.
I think you should purchase and play Mixolumia.
I should.
I meant the general you, but you specifically, I thought you already had it. Have I not been bullying
I'm
you enough?
no. I almost definitely own it.
Okay.
There's no way I don't own that video game.
Only $15. And the thing, some people thought that I was saying this as a joke, but I like Mixlumi a lot more than Tetris Effect, and I found Tetris Effect very disappointing because I love playing Tetris, but I only like playing on endless mode, and Tetris Effect's endless mode is not very good, and Mixlumi's endless mode is extremely good.
Yeah, I don't like playing Tetris on endless mode. So I think there was the fact that there was some sort of narrativization to the Tetris kind of made me go, sick. And then when I finished it, I was like, great, I'm done with Tetris.
Right.
And that was the first one that I stuck with. So different strokes, but it's the same. There's a loose story and like really so like
super
the biggest air quotes in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Luminous.
Luminous, yeah.
Okay. Well, Steam Next Fest is still going on, I believe, until the 28th, I think, something like that.
You're so
Let's
funny.
check.
You're so
Is it
funny,
over?
John.
Is it over already?
It's about
over.
to be. That's how they do.
Oh, the
this.
20th. The 20th.
Despite
Fuck.
me specifically.
God.
Would you love to have barely 7 days? And I said
God.
to myself,
To play
then
all
what?
of these cool things.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've
Luckily,
looked at
people have caught on, and like with the way that Steam has changed demos, they just leave them up a lot of the time.
It is
Like,
weird.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
true.
if a single demo I played is actually only for Next Fest.
Yeah, right?
No one's
Yeah.
quite sure.
Yeah, I know Beatdown City Survivors. That's basically a Vampire Survivors. Like, can you believe it?
John, that's the game I was trying to think of last week. I think.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Beatdown City Survivors.
I think so.
Oh,
I
well,
wasn't
I've played-
describing it correctly because I only vaguely remembered it.
I played
But
I
think
played
that
the
was it.
last Steam Fest Next demo of that game, and now there is a new demo of it up, and I think it is just up all the time. To your
Yeah.
point. So yeah. Anyway, so what have you played? What have you done?
I played a few. I feel like I only played 10 so far, which is not super high, but
Well,
That's a lot.
More,
You
know what?
Lotus?
More than Nikki and I combined.
Yeah.
for sure. But when they first started Next, actually, I think I did a 24-hour stream the first Next
You
Fest that
did.
they did.
I do
did?
remember this.
If not, it might have been technically unrelated, and I played a lot of demos. I played like 10 or so. I'm definitely gonna do more. I think the first one I'll talk about is the Third Shift, which I've been waiting for a while. They've had a demo up for like a super long time. I don't know if this is an emulator, or I guess technically like ROM capable, but it's a Game Boy Color style game. But it's a horror game, which I find very interesting. Where
I'm out.
you're out, unfortunately. You could maybe watch someone play it though.
Okay.
That might happen on a tiny little
Okay.
Game Boy screen, so you could just go like this if you don't like it. But yeah, it's like a pretty standard horror setup. It's pretty like straightforward, but you are the new, of course, nighttime security guard at a museum, and shit gets real weird real fast.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at these screenshots because at first I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, Nikki, it's Game Boy. Like, how scary could it be?"
I had a good old time.
Pretty scary.
Shit chases you. It's fun. But I think the thing that I like the most is like the little museum. It's really nicely made. It's the Roanoke Museum, so it has kind of a sinister like vibe to it. The weirdest thing though is the first area you go to, which is like the big exhibit, is just called like the body exhibit. And a lot of museums have something like this, right? Where it's like they learn all about the human body, PG-13, because you get to see like meat and stuff. And like before you even start your shift, the guy, your archetypal guy in the chair, who's like the older security guard, is like, yeah, a lot of people are protesting it, so we need 2 night guards now because like people are gonna break in because they say it's like people, it shouldn't be here and it's gross, and like I think they're just being Puritans. And of course in your head you listen to that and you're like, yeah, it's probably just like these damn evangelicals mad about naked bodies. And then you go to the body exhibit and the first section is explaining like, and you get to go through it like it's a real museum. Everything has a little plaque, which is fun. And it's like, so they're not made of plastic really, and they're also not embalmed bodies, but we have this new special process where we take existing corpses and we dress them up, however, and then we do a machine plastic thing to them, and then we put them up. And you're like, huh, that's weird. But
It's
truly,
like
I said,
body. What was that exhibit? Body Works.
Yes, but well, Body Worlds, wasn't
Body
it?
World.
Well, actually, I think there might have been a Body Works and a Body
Body
Worlds.
Works is the one that sounds familiar to me.
Okay.
Body. Now, are we thinking of Bath and Body Works?
Oh,
No.
Because the thing is called Body Worlds.
it might.
And when you Google Body Works, the first result is Bath and Body Works.
I can only say that I've always been a fan of Sweet Pea. A very
I was a cucumber
well-loved-
melon girly.
When I was like 6 years old, I had an allergic reaction to a cucumber melon soap. So now I've just never. I steer clear.
Wow,
Has it ever happened
that's
again?
fucked up.
No. So who's
No.
to say?
Who's to say?
But anyways, you go through the body exhibit, and it's weird for a second, and then it's mostly what you would expect. It's like, here's the skeleton, here's the muscles, here's the nerves, blah blah blah, and then you keep walking, and you're like, who made this stuff? Because some of them are like, it looks like they have the nerve and some, but not all of the muscle tissue of like RE3 Nemesis, like hanging around. And it's just a lot of weird and gross looking stuff. They have like all the bodies like playing sports, so you can see their muscles. And then you get to the
Sure.
end of the body exhibit, and there's a giant cube that has been blocked off with keep out signs, and it's all nailed shut wood. And it's like, new exhibit, debuting in October, don't look in. And you can like go up on the second floor to see the top of it, and you can just see like masses of skinless like arms and legs sticking out.
Cool.
And you're like, okay,
Oh.
interesting. So anyways, things progress. Every area of the museum is dangerous in its own way. I've only been to 2 of them because there's only 2 in the demo, the body exhibit and the aquarium. It's pretty light on like gameplay, which I enjoy. There's some
Yeah.
getting chased. There's some light puzzles. The main thing that it like tasks you with, the main skill you have to build, is that this game is entirely fixed camera angles, because the framing device is that the security guard at the camera room is watching you through the cameras. And it's a museum, so there's cameras literally everywhere. And so you have to deal with the perspective changing and figuring out how to walk around and remember which way to go. And then other than that, yeah, it's pretty light puzzles, but I like it. I like how straightforward it is. It's
Yeah.
just like a nice, scary time. Dudes grab you a little.
Dudes
Someone
grab
may
you a
or may
little.
not get
And
eaten
that's
by
what
a
you
shark.
want.
What's
Love to get
what?
grabbed.
What's kind of like? Is there like an actual? Are there fail states? Can you die? Like,
I
what's
did
the?
die once.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's slightly unclear to me. It does seem like you have to drink water, which is weird. Because I saw like at some point you see that there's like painkillers in one of the employee staff rooms before anything bad has happened. So I was like,
Okay.
oh, got it. If I get got too many times, I need to take painkillers or else I'll die.
Right.
And then I like go to the water fountain and I'm like, oh, hee, I'm gonna click on it, and your character drinks water and you get like a doo doo, and I was like, wait.
Oh.
So I was not looking closely at my health or anything, because I truly did not think I could die for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I got grabbed one too many times.
Mm,
There's some
grab-
nice like narrative stuff going on too. It's nothing deep, but it's fun to like you read a note, you follow a trail of notes as you're going through the aquarium, of the aquarium employees complaining about how they don't feel safe, and like they hear stuff in the vents, and like the management's not good. They want end of life insurance, and they're gonna start firing all of them.
Oh my
And
god.
then you get a note. You get a note that's like, to all managerial employees. I've heard a rumor that a photo has been circulating of Don's final moments. Do not, under any circumstances, share that photo, and do not show it to anybody, and do not let anybody see it. Reprimand anyone. And then you click on the recycle bin, and it's a video. It's a picture of Don in a shark's mouth, just like in the water, just like ah. And so I don't know.
R.I.P. to Don.
It's shockingly RIP to Don. It is shockingly funny sometimes.
That's really funny. His final moments. His final.
Yeah.
I love the idea of final moments being referred to as being eaten by a shark.
Yeah,
great.
because I did think it was going to be one of like the monsters. No,
No,
it's just a
just a
giant shark.
That's amazing. So third shift. Yes, this looks very interesting. I'm going to add this to my little list
Yeah,
to play
hopefully
this
coming
weekend.
soon. We'll see.
Yeah. What else you got?
I also played Danchi Days, which comes to mind because it looks Game Boy Advance. It reminds me of a Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, like visually. What
Good
I
game.
like about it, good fucking game. What I like about it is that Danchi Days, apparently a danchi is a Japanese word for like not an apartment complex, but like a complex of apartment complexes that have like a central like authority and stuff. And it's just like
A planned community.
a planned community.
Question mark.
And it's like, oh, so sweet, so comfy, so cozy. Also, your grandma has dementia and you're not dealing with it great, but like it could be worse. And so you're trying to like kind of make her happy because you're playing as like a 12-year-old. And so I like when, quote unquote cozy stuff actually stops doing that and being just twee bullshit and kind of has something to it. And that's what I liked a lot about it because it is twee bullshit. And that's like fun. It's fun to do the twee bullshit, but to not pretend like nothing else exists.
Right.
And little dose of like family drama, which I like, and the passage of time and like people losing their connection with nature and community that you're trying to rebuild, which I like.
That'll be really interesting to think about. Like, it'll be interesting to see how kind of cozy games, quote unquote, change over time, and not in the sense of like it's cozy, but actually it's a horror game. I don't mean that, but I mean like
which is where it is right now. Is there's so
Right.
many like it
like
started.
that's the binary.
The guy
right?
died.
Yeah. And I think like, obviously like, games introduce friction, but often it's not narratively.
It's purely mechanical.
Yeah, it's mechanical. It's not narratively harrowing. And it's like, well, it's, this is so fucking obvious, but it's like, it's kind of hard to, appreciate the real good things in life without kind of the narrative friction that you face yourself.
Of
like
being alive.
Of being alive. Like, I'm not saying it's like, like bad stuff is going to happen to you all the time. But I just mean, I wonder if more games will start to use the language of, kind of real life being a little more frictionful than
Fraught.
cozy games. Yeah, fraught than a lot of cozy games do. So I love that concept. That's great.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's also another game that's super simple, which for anyone who doesn't know me is generally what I tend to like. I tend to prefer a very narrative heavy like adventure game where, if I got to do stuff, I'll do it, but it's not what I'm going to pick usually. Or if I'm going to pick it, I'm only doing stuff. I'm Risk of Rain 2 or What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't want shit else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny because one of the other games that I really liked is almost exclusively mechanics because it's a clicker.
Wait, what's the
idle
frog's
game.
name?
Yeah, what's
the
the
frog's
frog's
name-
name in this one?
Morokyu.
Great.
Okay.
He's a kappa with a melon bread on his head and as a backpack,
Can you
I
eat
believe.
that?
I haven't tried yet.
Okay.
I don't know if he'd appreciate it. He is. I got to be respectful because he's like the god of the danchi, and you're trying to make him happy because you're trying to like put on this. I don't remember if it's called the Spring Festival, but it's the something festival. And your grandma used to run it. She doesn't anymore because she can't. And it's like the first thing that she kind of recognizes. Like she starts getting vocal and like speaking for the first time in ages and excited again because she actually remembers what it is. So you're like, oh fuck, like I gotta do this. And then also this frog is here, and he's nice.
I think I could kick him.
I don't think you should.
No, I'm just saying I think I could.
You could, I guess.
What's the mechanics one?
Oh, it's called Horripilant. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is it a Horripilant?
I might have been typing too fast.
No, I know, but I'm wondering. I'm not. It is. There is an extra I in it because I couldn't find it. So it's Horripilant, which I guess I would.
Have I been
don't know how
misreading
I
it the
don't
entire
like
time?
it.
Hang on,
I
Yeah.
look at the
hang on.
fucking the guy on
Boy,
this
oh,
fucking
boy.
guy.
Oh, it does have it. Wow, I really thought it said Horriplant this entire time.
No. So
That's
so
embarrassing. Oops.
So the tagline on this one is collect materials. Wait, hold on. Upgrade your equipment. Meet God.
Yeah, I already met him, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
so
this
I
looks
think you
easy.
meet him right away.
Hey,
Yeah.
this one looks scary, Lotus.
So it's not, I guess. The visuals are
Lotus,
scary.
no, you can't. I was gonna say you can't say this game's not scary when the fucking the fucking the banner image on the Steam page looks like that.
You only see him when you go talk to God. Just don't talk to God.
That's the third thing in the 30 things that you do in the game.
Just do it once. Just do it once.
Do it
It's
once.
fine.
Just do it once.
You don't see him very often. Give him a hug before you go.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it is a clicker like slash idler game where you click to get materials and then you hire little guys with the stuff you clicked and then they click for you and then you upgrade your equipment and then you go dungeon crawling. But because it's an idler slash clicker style game, you are automatically dungeon crawling. There's like some clicking stuff that you can do. But yeah, I mean, I like this style of game. I think it has a lot of vibes. I think like visually and also
yeah,
the
arresting.
I think it looks
Visually
awesome.
arresting.
It looks awesome. It
It
looks
is
It
awesome.
looks sick as as hell.
Because it's like wizardry by way of Loop Hero, to give the shortest form description of the visuals. The thing that it reminds me of most is Loop Hero, but it is a clicker, like very traditionally, where you can, you completely reset your progress, but you get like stat increases and little abilities and stuff when you do that. So yeah.
Like a lot of the backgrounds are like sick, like colored pencil drawings. Like it's really,
Yeah.
it's cool. This looks scary to me, but this looks really cool.
It's
Now
scary
that I've
visually.
seen the game in motion, it doesn't seem that spooky. It just seems like
that's
God
what I'm
is
getting at.
the scary guy.
Really, just God is a scary
Like
guy
Lotus
so
said.
far. The only thing I fought was rats and crows. And I
Oh.
chopped the tree
Okay,
a lot.
all right.
Yeah, so
That
you know.
shit's not scary.
That's fine.
I'll also say the one thing that I'm very glad for, because you can spend a lot of time on this if you so choose and you don't accidentally reach the demo end state. I was very pleased to find at the end of it that my progress will carry over to the full game. So if you want to
that's
try it,
huge.
but you're worried
That's
about
nice.
wasting 3 hours or whatever, you can just go do it. So great.
I have already downloaded this one.
Nice. I can't
Yeah.
believe I didn't know what it said this whole time.
That's okay.
Yes,
I mean, it took me typing it several times in different.
I'm glad you figured it
letter
out
orders,
too,
so
because I
no-
was just
no
going to keep
problem.
saying it.
I mean, it still might be called Horripilant, but there is an I in there. There is an extra I in there. So
If you see a scary face on a blank screen that says Horripilant or Horripilant, you know you're in the right place.
you're in the right place.
Just type it into Steam. You'll get there.
You'll get there.
Steam
You'll
can
get there.
probably figure it out.
HORRI will get you there. If you type Horriplant, it will not get you there. I tried.
Damn.
We haven't spelled the whole thing, and I don't think we should.
No,
Did I
John
not
spelled the
spell
whole
it?
thing
I think I
once.
spelled the whole thing
At the
once.
beginning?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I was
Well,
trying to figure out what
rewind
had
it.
gone wrong. Yeah.
I'm gonna rewind it. Just listen to it then. All right, and then you also played the Séance of Blake Manor.
Yeah, I have a giant maybe next to it because I'm
Yes,
not
you do.
100% sure how I feel about it. This is a Raw Fury published game. It is a cell shaded, like kind of gothic horror mystery game. The biggest point of comparison, to the point where like the mechanics feel almost identical, but that's to my memory and it's been a while, is the Frog Team's Sherlock games.
Right.
Except there's also time advancement, and so I that's
Okay.
where I go back and forth on how I feel about it, because I really like point and click adventure games, and
Yeah.
what I like about them a lot is just kind of spending time dicking around and touching stuff just to read flavor text because it's funny or it's interesting or it adds color to the world. And in this, every time you interact with anything that you haven't interacted with before or talk to anybody about a new topic, time advances by 1 minute. And you do have a time limit to solve the quests. And there's times where it's really compelling, where like in the opening hour of the game, which you can spend like 30 minutes on because of how this game works, you have to sneak into a guy's office and take a thing without getting caught. And so he has a very strict schedule you can learn if you get caught, where he will come back at a certain point, like that is triggered by you finding the thing you needed. And so you can get caught beforehand if you just dick around in there for some reason. And that I think is going to become a contention point. The other main quest you do after that, like first night when you wake up and everyone's around, I really did not like. And
Okay.
there's something with adventure game protagonists where you kind of know everything about them because there's not much to know, or they have like a dark secret that
Yeah.
you're kind of figuring out. And this character has secrets, but you will like they'll hint at them, or people will threaten that they know who you are, but you don't know who you are. So it's like, as a player, I'm like, I guess I'll do this, but I don't really see why this matters.
Right.
And then yeah, I thought the writing was like a little thin. You know, you accuse somebody of literally trying to steal someone's heart, not metaphorically, out of their
Oh.
chest
Oh.
and eat it to steal their magical powers. And they're like, what? How'd you know? The fuck? I'll kill you, idiot. And then they walk away. And I'm just like, so there's large portions of the story that I'm very interested in. It is set on, it's set in Ireland, but it's set on what I believe is an English manor, because they have conquested the pagans and kicked them out. And now they have the manor here, and they seem kind of cursed. And there's actually like a druid, like an actual druid, not like a funny druid, who's here to like see if they're gonna piss off the spirits. And so like the cast of characters is interesting, and I think the like Irish history, there's even like Irish Gaelic, the like indigenous language of Ireland is like hinted at in the game. So you're like, or there's like notes with it. So I'm like, that stuff
cool.
all interests me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you're talking to characters, I'm like, I don't know, man. And then the time thing, that might be taste. So I'm willing to leave it.
Yeah.
I'll save scum, so that's fine.
I'll do it. They
Well,
can't stop
they
me.
can't get you.
They
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
fucking stop me.
It does make the pacing feel really weird though.
Yeah. I
Where,
can
like,
see that.
I have spent however many in-game hours, and I've achieved a couple of things, and it felt like it took me a really long time, and then I looked at my playtime and it was like 30 minutes.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man,
Ah.
okay.
Ooh.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But we'll
Anything
see. Hopefully it
else?
escalates.
You didn't mention anything else. You didn't list anything else here. Yeah, I know you played 10. Do you not want to? Do you want to talk about any of the ones
I
you
didn't
don't
feel
like?
super hot about them. There's a
Okay.
lot that like weren't bad. Like I played City of Voices, which is by one of the Case of the Golden Idol developers.
Oh, sure,
And
yeah.
I thought it was fine. I thought the demo was really short, and I'm
Mm-hmm,
not like 100% sure about the art style because it's real big, chunky pixels, like chunky, cute pixels, which
okay.
is fine, but it made things very difficult to see, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like I couldn't really tell what characters were doing. The other game, I played this. I'm so interested in it, but it was kind of, I don't know. It was called Sepulchron.
Okay.
And what I was interested about, this also has a time.
S
Correct.
U P S I
Sepul.
P U L C
Found it.
H
Ah,
R
John
O
got it.
N.
Sepulchron it feels like an old school adventure game also. Crazy that I would play such a thing. Where yeah, it's like you live in a house with your
looks like
parents and they
Minecraft.
seem to have been doing some weird magic shit. Yeah, it's big chunky voxels, and you have 72 hours to solve puzzles that are just like scattered around the house, and at night monsters come out and you have to fight them with a baseball bat. Or just
Cool.
do what I did, which is lock yourself in the bathroom and cry.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so yeah, you have 72 hours to fix it. I'm very interested in it. However, it runs like fucking shit. First of all,
Really? Wow.
it runs
Interesting.
horribly. I just got my new GPU that can run
Oh,
Digimon
I
Story
see.
Time Stranger.
Wow. You know what's weird about this is that
What's up?
Like, yes, this kind of like Nikki said it. Oh, it kind of looks like Minecraft, like kind of voxely, but
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those games where like there are so many voxels.
Yes, that's the
And-
difference between
the-
Minecraft and voxels.
Yeah, and the water effects are
Yes.
really high quality, like super high quality.
When
But they
when you
s-
get
but the-
water and lights into voxels, bad things happen to the computer.
Yeah.
That's so crazy because the recommended GPU is a 1060.
I didn't exactly splurge on the GPU. I'm saying
No,
my
for
GPU
sure,
didn't
but, like-
struggle with it, but I'm saying I bought the GPU because my old one started failing while I was playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. I continue to play that game and it's running maximum at like a 45%, right, on the GPU.
Oh,
Yeah.
This game is running idle at about 55.
whoa,
That's crazy.
And then yeah, it
Wow.
has some big stutters. In the version that I played, there was a lot of like strobing and flickering lights because they were not interacting with the voxels properly, I
Yeah.
guess. And yeah, there's like the movement scheme in this game is very interesting, or control scheme, I should say, because everything is the mouse and the scroll wheel and kind of nothing else. Like you
Really?
walk and you can open your inventory, but like it took me so long to figure out how to put oil in the lantern, which is one of the first things it tries to get you to do, because you put the oil and the lantern next to each other, and then you hover on either one of them and scroll the scroll wheel, and then that puts the oil into the lantern, which is so weird, and I like.
Yeah.
Well, but that's also odd because like this game kind of touts itself as being like, well, it's physics. Like if you need
There
to,
is physics stuff.
yeah, there is physics stuff, and it's like, well, why wouldn't you pour oil? You know what I mean? Like, if
I think it's because
I don't
the
know.
scroll wheel does become a character. Like,
Okay.
not literally, but I mean
okay.
in terms of your mechanics. Like,
Got
in
it.
order to pick items up and put them in your inventory, you only play this with the mouse. You can't use left and right click. Those are, I think left click is to interact, obviously, and then right click is to look at stuff. So you can look at a key. It'll say it's a key and it's this color. Maybe it goes to here. So to put it in your inventory, you have to hover over it and then scroll with the scroll wheel, and then it goes zoop in your inventory.
That's
and
awesome.
Stuff like that I find very entertaining. It ran very poorly. I was very interested. I think the day and night thing, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is the reason that I picked this up because I used to really love a Half-Life mod called Underhell. I like to watch YouTubers play this particular Half-Life mod where during the day you're in a scary house doing puzzles alone because your whole family died, and also you have PTSD. Sucks.
Damn.
And scary things
Before
happen
the
to you.
family died, or was that because of the?
Well, also war. So maybe multiple occurrences. And then at night you go
tough.
do like war SWAT team security missions, and then you go back in the house is scary. And I like that like kind of juxtaposition. I'm not too sure how I feel about the night stuff yet. I didn't really get assailed by anything. They were just zombie hands coming out of the floor, and I walked around them.
Yeah.
Because I did eventually have to
Game
say the
not-
computer's hot, so I'm gonna stop.
You're hot.
Yeah, you're gonna stop. Computer says 2026 on that one, so they got time.
I got some time.
They got time, and there's a lot of stuff that you could do, frankly, because also this game did not have settings that you could adjust in the demo, so I'm assuming it's like fairly early. 2026 might be pushing it. Yeah. The only thing that I legitimately didn't like is that your lantern is also a physics object. Like, you don't have it at your side or anything. I would love to be able to sacrifice some
put it on
amount
your-
of moving to carry it.
To carry it.
Just because this game is very dark visually. Even in the daytime, I had a hard time seeing, which meant that a lot of the time I was just playing leapfrog, grab the lantern, bring it over 10 feet, pick up the other thing I wanted, bring that over 10 feet, and just kind of do that over and over again, which I found very
It's a nice,
tedious
fun
because there's
flow,
no... there's no alternative because it is so dark that I don't have a choice.
yeah,
I
it's
can't
just-
even see
it's-
what I'm interacting with.
Yeah,
So-
it's walk around in the dark or do the thing that you just described.
basically. There's some
That's
areas that are
fantastic.
bright enough during the day. But yeah, that's like my only legitimate complaint. I think they'll fix the performance, and I think the idea is very interesting. It's kind of funny. I like that it has that adventure game attitude that you'd see with like Cyan and stuff.
Yeah.
Where shit's it's not making fun of stuff, but shit's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
You find that your dad has been hanged or maybe hanged himself, and you
Damn.
can accidentally knock him down because of the voxels, and then you get a little achievement that goes, "Uh-oh." It's just stuff like that's really funny to me.
Oh, can't believe that happened.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
Dad's gone.
Oh
Oops.
no.
Damn.
There is in this trailer there is a moment where you can hit a floating skull with a chair.
I did. I didn't run into the floating skull, but I didn't play a whole lot, so, you know.
Wow. I'd love to be able to
Anything
pick up
is
a chair and
possible
hit a
in
guy
video
with
games.
it. Anything is possible.
Anything
Anything is
in video games.
possible. I'm interested in playing a game called Ball Pit that came out this week. It is a
It's like Hunter x Hunter where you don't pronounce the X.
it's like Hunter x Hunter way. It's Ball X Pit, but it's Ball Pit. And it is basically a survival brick breaker shmup kind of thing. That's
It's a
just,
Devolver joint, right?
it's a Devolver joint. It looks really nifty. It's got a lot of like base building and character development stuff that I think is a bit crunchier than your Mega Bonks. So that's going to be my Mega Bonk replacement because now I need a Mega Bonk every weekend is the thing now is that
You can't
it's
say
just
that.
kind of like you need a Mega Bonk every single
I
weekend.
don't like.
And so
Please stop.
so this week's Mega Bonk is Ball Pit.
Oh my god.
You're just like that kid in PE who's like literally crushing the water bottles to drink them as fast as possible. And then
That
you
was
go,
me.
I need another one. That was you? Oh my
That
God.
was me.
I could get the water
One
in
time I
so
throated
fast.
one so fast that I thought like I felt it all get stuck
Oh,
like in my throat,
yeah.
and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah,
like I
Niki-
thought that was gonna be it for me.
When I was backed up in August and thought I was going to die, I literally like I drank a ton of water because they're like
Gosh,
you
that
need to
was
stay
August.
hydrated. Yeah. I drank a ton of water one night and like because I was backed up, I could feel it sitting here, and I was like, "Oh,
It was like
brother."
a cartoon.
Yeah, it was really. I was like, this feels. It feels
crazy.
bad. It
Yeah,
feels
no.
really wrong. So it slowly
Horrible.
went down, and then then God, yeah, that was August.
Horrible.
Crazy, horrible. Yeah, weird. Your body is a series of tubes that can fill up.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I learned in the
Yeah.
third shift.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of tubes.
A lot of tubes. They
A
can
lot
get
of
filled.
tubes.
Should we answer some hype questions? Oh,
Can't
what?
talk. Wait, I didn't talk about Pocket Monsters.
Have you been playing it?
Well, I played the first like 30 minutes and made no progress.
So did the game?
No,
yeah.
please. Let's let's talk about it.
Tell us about the opening 2 hours of the
it's
I
just-
Pokemon game.
completely
It's
assumed
just
that
like-
you and I had not played it. Sorry.
No, it's just like, damn gang. I, like the game is for 9-year-olds,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough.
and like
sometimes.
every time I forget, but they're like, the letters are so slow.
Yes.
They're like, did you know?
Beat him up?
What'd you say?
Can you speed
You
them
cut
up?
out. No, well, probably, but I hadn't got like by the time I
You
got
couldn't.
to the settings, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The core there is a line in this game where the kid is like your rival. You're not. They're not your rival anymore. They're kind of just your pal. And if you're girl, the kid's name is Urbane, and if you're boy, the girl's name is Townie. Do you get it? Because you're in a city.
Like,
Do you get it?
They didn't think
Well,
of any
Town-
French names.
Townie is a beautiful name for
It's
a girl.
Taunie and Urbain.
That's
Do you think that was an homage to Town of Salem? The hit video game that's like Mafia?
Almost definitely, Lotus.
Almost
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Almost definitely.
So you got off the train, and then this kid stops you and records a video of you saying you love this hotel. But as you start doing it, you get interrupted by the CEO/mayor of Lumios, and then the first one of the first things that the kid says to you is, "Wow, I'm annoyed that the CEO interrupted me, but I sure did love that advertisement."
Oh,
and I was like,
man. Oh,
cool.
man. Oh,
That's good.
man. Oh, no.
I don't think the catching feels as good as it did in
Arceus?
Arceus, which
Arceus?
is, I mean, it's only been a second, but like, there's that. It is not as dynamic. It doesn't feel like you don't get the boosts that like you get for like hitting them in the back of the fucking head, like you did in the last one.
Right. God, that was fun to just beam him,
Yeah,
beam him in the
just
fucking
beam
head.
them in the back of the fucking
Yeah.
head when they weren't looking, and then capture them. But again, I've only done 2 minutes of it. The battle system, I do think, is going to be interesting once the cooldowns are not as long as they are. This game like has beginning Pokemon disease, and also it is real-time strategy, so it is like, or like a real-time battler, so it like doesn't quite feel very good at the beginning, because your lizard can't really do anything, and neither can the lizard you're fighting, so you kind of just stand and circle around each other while you wait for the cooldown, because you only have 2 moves at the beginning, and they also only have 2 moves, and they still start you with Leer and Tackle, so you're just kind of running around in circles using Leer and Tackle on each other for what feels like much too long. But I will say they used that $13 million pretty good. It's the best one of these. That's the best one of these has ever looked.
Okay.
It's a low bar. It's the best one of these
Low
has ever
bar.
looked. 60, like locked 60 frames, which is again a low
Great.
bar. That's not like,
Well,
shouldn't be
but-
celebrating. But
But that's still way better than it has.
can you see further than like 200 feet at any given time? Because they've intentionally crafted the city such that there are walls all over the place, so there are no wide open spaces. No.
No.
Was that an intentional decision? Perhaps. So there's
I
that.
guess
But
I could say Lumios was already like that.
Lumios was already like that,
Right.
right? So it does kind
So
of
you
feel
can
like
give them
they
that.
backed into maybe some performance gains.
Next year, it's Pokemon Fog City. where it's
This one is
flat.
like you're on a Nintendo 64. The music's really good, and they always do good on the music. But there is like, I really kind of think like I really just kind of sat there and hung out, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize we had a discussion again in the Discord, which you can join by going to discord.com/VGBs.
Discord.gg/VGBs.
Discord.gg/VGBs because of
gamers.
gamers. I forgot. But the music, we were talking about like the Pokemon games that we are nostalgic for. And
yeah,
I
I
don't
was there.
really have, Lotus was there. And I don't really have
just
any
realized.
particular nostalgia for X and Y. But like listening to some of the motifs that I was like, oh shit, like no, some of these songs are good. And it must be the hardest job in the world to remix the Pokemon battle theme every single time and have it sound good. But they do figure out how to do it every single time. And I think that is a lot of it is because obviously like as they have leaned further and further into basing these regions off of real world locations, then you can localize to instruments that are like native to that region. And I really do think that like kind of comes across. I'm excited about it, but like I said this the last time, there just needs to be a button that says, are you over the age of 12? And we kind of give you an accelerated beginning of the video game.
Which is crazy because, Nikki, have you ever played a game called Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green?
Yes.
Where they have that button?
Where they have that
And
button,
it actually works instead of just saying, okay, that's great. Anyways, Pokeballs, which is what the fucking button always does now. It's very strange that for a while it did seem that Pokemon understood that its audience was the same audience and was
everybody?
growing with them. And so they would have those kind of options or kind of understand. There's stuff that you can just leave people to figure out. And if they drop it over not figuring out, they weren't going to figure out the game anyways, and it's fine.
Yeah, there are like
So,
there are pop-up windows that are 3 slides long that basically are like, if you press up on the D-pad, something will happen. And then the next slide is if you press left on the D-pad, a different thing will happen. And then the next slide is if you press right on the D-pad, another thing will happen. And then you have to move through all 3 slides in order to progress. And it's frustrating. Like that stuff
Bring
is
back the
frustrating.
TGTV. Come on.
Bring back the fucking TGTV. If I want to learn something, I'm like, you have to trust that I can read enough to do it.
I don't
No,
get
because
that.
our statistics said that once someone puts down a game once, there's a high chance that they will never pick it up again.
Yeah.
So
I
we
actually
can't have it.
This is not. I swear this is not just an excuse to bring up Final Fantasy IX, the best Final Fantasy game. But
It's been 0 days.
It's been 0 days. Reset the timer. I really love the way that they basically have this mechanic in Final Fantasy IX when like something happens away from the characters that is like not that important, but if you really care about all the characters and stuff, you'll want to see it. It's an optional thing that is timed, and you have to hit the select button, and it'll bring up the menu of little scenes you can watch and do that. And one of the first times it does that, it's a mandatory cutaway to these 2 Moogles in a swamp that are like, "Big bro, I want you to teach me everything you know about battling." And the guy's like, "All right, cool." Then it brings up a menu that just allows you to look at every single thing in the game.
Yes.
And then it also gives you the option to fuck off and never look at that stuff. And it takes like a minute, and it's cute, and it's like really great. And it's like, bring that back. Like that needs to be everywhere. Just some version of that. I feel like.
And I think the thing that is especially frustrating about the Pokemon, this game specifically, is that it is not mechanically robust enough to necessitate as much tutorialization as they want to give you.
Yes.
They're like, there is also like there is a repetition to it Like it is like, okay, here's how you catch a Pokemon, and then they're like, okay, catch 5 more, and then you get into the next zone, and they're like, okay, can you catch a couple more just so we can make sure that you understand how to do it? And then it's like, okay, like you just need to battle a couple more guys, and it's like, no, like I get, like I get
got
it,
it.
I get
got
it.
it. I
Like you
got
hold
it.
left trigger, and then you press the button on the cool. Like I got it. Like a child is gonna get it.
Yeah.
But the $13 million mostly goes in the tutorial, and then the rest of the
And
game
then the rest of it, yeah.
kind of comes out of that. I'm excited to play more of it.
It seems
I
well,
also
well
downloaded-
received. Yeah, I mean, it seems like people are enjoying it. So
I also downloaded Absolum,
sure.
but I haven't played it yet. So
You have to let me know.
I will get into that. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good one. I just got the frog that you can
Oh hell yeah! From the
you surf on it. You can surf on a staff.
That's
he floats
cool.
around. It's really sick. He has a cool voice.
Game looks good.
Yeah, it's a good game. Folks, should we answer some hype questions? If you want to go to vgbs.com/join, you can join the Hive. It's one of the only ways you can support all of us and Jordo, the producer. Otherwise, without
Published author Jordo.
Published author Jordo. That's correct.
Wait, what's the URL? Hold on.
Let's get the URL. We have to do this right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nikki,
Sorry.
about to stick the landing here.
It's jordanmallory.itch.io/instrument. jordanmallory.itch.io/instrument. Jordan wrote a short story.
A cool short story that's definitely not inspired by real events. Please go read it. It's really good. Yeah, that's one of the only ways you can support us directly. Without your money, we will starve to death. So,
and we'll have to start eating each other.
We'll have to start eating each other.
Yay!
You know that game Don't Starve? That's us. And
Waka
you
waka.
have to, you, the listener, are playing it. So it's up to you. If you go to vgbs.com/join the Hive, you can go to the Hive category of our Discord, which is once again discord.gg/VGBs. And you can go to the Hive questions category and ask us questions every single week. We're starting with a great one from Dolfocus. It is, you get to commission one internet personality chef to do a video on any food or food-related topic you want. Who is it? What are they making and or talking about?
Uh-oh. I don't know very many internet chefs.
No, I think you can do it.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
say
make somebody up.
Yeah, you can
make someone up.
You can say anyone's a chef. You can say Eleanor Roosevelt's a chef.
Eleanor Delano Roosevelt.
Eleanor Delano. That's her. Nikki, you said this is a really good question at 11:31 a.m. on October 14th.
Jose El Cook would be you know him?
No, I don't.
He's on. I mostly see him in YouTube Shorts, which I don't get to watch anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, sorry, I just scared you, Lotus. Jose El Cook, he's in that dimly lit kitchen, and he's like really funny. Yeah, that guy's awesome. Yeah.
I love that guy.
He makes agua frescas like every.
Yeah,
other
that's
day.
the one that made me go.
Yep.
This guy's got the juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was the rest of the question?
What are they making and talking about?
I can make them talk about anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, make anything.
Yeah.
I think
sure.
I want him to like do carnitas, but like the long and slow way.
Okay.
And I just kind of want to hang out and watch him do that, and then eat the carnitas.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have to really talk to me while he does it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's kind of my desire, my dream.
I think I want to make Claire Sappitz make Tootsie Rolls.
Again?
Ew.
Did she make Tootsie Roll?
Wait, has she done Tootsie Roll?
I don't.
I haven't watched one of that woman's videos in a very long time.
It's been ever since she. I can't remember the last time I sincerely watched one of them. That actually, I don't think that is my answer. I think My
Oh no, she
answer,
hasn't. She should.
she should. I think my answer would be like Arnie Tex doing.
Is that the who's that?
That's the guy with the big mustache. That's like, I'm Arnie.
Oh, so he's like I'm Arnie. That's kind of what he does. Ah,
That's who that is.
got it.
He's like a Pokemon.
I know who this guy is. I like this guy too.
You know his catchphrase.
Yeah,
I'm Arnie.
I'm Arnie.
I think I would have him do like I think I would love to watch him make like every salsa that he loves to make, and then like chilaquiles. I want to see his chilaquiles con
yeah.
pollo recipe. I want some
For
chilaquiles
sure.
real bad. I might need to go buy the stuff to make chilaquiles this weekend.
Yeah.
I should do that.
I think we should
I'm
just
just
have
remembering.
binging with Babish.
Ugh.
Excuse me,
Execute?
come through. Remember that guy?
And
He
make-
got fucking
and make
lost it when he
Pickle
started
Rick.
showing his face.
Yeah, I agree.
He got cocky after people realized he
He
was
no,
a little
literally
handsome.
he yes, and he
Yeah.
and it's fucking got to his head, got to his big head.
Yep.
I realized I do follow one
Mm-hmm.
YouTube cooking channel,
Okay.
Which is
De Mi Rancho a Tu Cocina, which is someone's abuela just cooking on her comal
Oh.
in her ranch.
In her house. Okay, I think
I've
I
just
think I know
realized she
this.
has 4.5 million subscribers, which is crazy. Shout outs to
wow,
abuela.
small business.
Small business. I swear, when I started following her a few years ago, it was not very high. So something happened.
What is the name of it again?
Demi Rancho a Tu Cocina.
De mi rancho a tu cocina.
Dude, you know what's so fucking crazy?
What's
Also,
up?
also Lotus rude. You didn't have to like American accent it to
No,
tell
it's
us,
because I
like,
had that feeling. You know, when you're like, oh, you know, in a beautiful croissant. I had already said it right the first time, so I was like, it's a fucking croissant. Whatever.
that's all.
Demi
that's
Rancho
fine.
a Tu Cocina. I
Oh
proved
my
I can say
god! She just like this abuela just
awesome.
casually has fucking
everything.
13
But
million
the thing that's
views on some Michoacan enchiladas. That's
I found her because I
crazy.
was trying to find a recipe for chiles rellenos because I love them, but nobody teaches you how to make them because
Yeah,
they're
they're
kind of annoying to
complicated.
make.
Yeah.
Or you
Have
say
to make a
Nikki?
real eggy batter. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
no, I'm just like it's so fucking nuts that you can have 4.5 million subscribers and then you upload a video and it only gets 65,000 views.
That's crazy.
Like it's just like what's like we've really lost it. Like we really lost it.
I mean, a lot of people just don't use. They get rid of.
They don't
accounts,
use
so
the
they don't use it
computer
anymore.
like
They don't
that
use the
anymore.
computer anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know what exactly I would have her make. I would say some kind of dessert because I'm sure she's made desserts on her channel before, but I can't think of any of them off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
So
God, these fucking
Some dessert.
chiles rellenos look so fucking good.
she's made a bunch of different videos on them too, and I'm like, is she?
Oh.
I don't think they're regionally different. I think she's just redone it several times, which I respect.
No, listen, play the hits.
Play the fucking hits.
One of the ladies I follow, she has made I actually believe I think about 20 different tortilla recipes. Like it's all the
Good.
same tortilla videos. It's all the same, but it's like, yeah, it's awesome. Has she made dessert? Yeah, she's definitely made some dessert.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I just see
Mhm.
tres leches tapioca.
Yep. Mm-hmm. God
Yeah, I
damn.
don't know. I don't know what my favorite dessert is.
God, this shit
Mexican
looks so good.
Yeah, I know. I'm hungry.
I love a tres leches.
They're not my favorite. I like the
Really?
flavor. The cake is. I don't like a cake that's that
It's
wet.
too wet. Yeah,
It's a little
pretty
too wet.
Sure. It's a
What do you
wet.
mean,
It's a wet cake.
It's deliberately. There's 3 leches in this economy, all in
Mm-hmm.
that cake.
Yep.
And so, but when it's other things flavored for tres leches, I'm like, okay, now this I can do.
I think Tres Leches is an all-timer cake.
It's really fucking good.
I think that's fair.
It's really good.
Really good.
It's really
I just
really
think
good.
it's too wet.
It's really good.
Couldn't be me. I like slop it up.
Slop it up.
Just throw it in the trough, baby.
Valerie B asks, y'all ever think about how we're over halfway through the 2020s?
Wow.
So you know what's like Like, sure, for sure. And I guess like the first year and the first 2 years of it was the novel coronavirus. The thing that's actually fucking me up is that it's only been not even 1 year of this current presidential administration. That's the part that is really throwing me, not so much that it has been halfway through the decade.
It feels like it has been several years of that.
Yeah.
And it has not even been a full year. It has been
Basically has been several years. Waka waka.
well,
Yeah. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Waka. Yeah, I think that's probably the metric that does it for me as well.
Yeah.
But
nothing bad's happened, so
nothing bad's happened.
No.
Jason asked, "Do you care about Halloween? Do you dress up, decorate, etc.?"
We're decorating. Don't really do dress up. Mostly just because it's a pain in the ass. If it was slightly less of a pain in the ass, I would probably do it for no. Just me sitting in my house, dressed up.
I
love Halloween.
I don't like Halloween.
Nikki does not like to be scared.
But I need like
Scared.
I need someone to. I tried to do this on If You're Driving, and whoever's on that show, the other people didn't help me when I asked them to help me come up with a costume. Like I kind of asked.
We really didn't
on that show.
Yeah,
like,
whoever.
No, and
really
it's so
didn't
rare
help.
that I actually come with a real question that I'm actually asking for advice.
That's what
with.
threw them off.
And it didn't like I didn't get shit from them. So if
I
you're
was-
listening to the program and you have any ideas on what I could be for Halloween that is work safe appropriate, because I have ideas that
if you
are
keep
not
this hair,
work
you should be
appropriate.
Eddie Gordo
Eddie Gordo is fun.
from
Eddie Gordo is
Tekken.
fun.
Oh.
Eddie Gordo is fun. You get to wear bell bottoms.
You got to wear bell bottoms, and they can even be shiny if you want to wear the shiny ones.
Shiny bell bottoms.
Or you could just wear
And-
he has
and
jeans
a
and
really-
like a leopard jacket.
And a really tight, like half tank, which is
Yeah,
like I
which
know
is
you got
something you
those.
enjoy.
Yeah,
And you
I
can
do have
pretend to
those.
do flips and stuff.
yeah.
And then break my neck on the stairs.
Yeah, don't
you know?
do that. Don't
I'm
actually.
sorry,
love
a
that.
somersault. Let's do somersaults.
Don't actually do capoeira stuff.
What's that
Like,
thing
I
that's
think
not
that
a
would be
somersault? A cartwheel. Do some
A
cartwheels.
cartwheel down the stairs, break my neck.
Who's to say?
It's a really pretty office, and I don't think anybody's died in it yet.
Oh, we have to change that
I got it. I
in the spirit of Halloween.
Yeah, I looked at an apartment yesterday where one came up on Hot Pads, and it was really nice and really cheap. And then I was like immediately suspicious, and I clicked on it, and in all caps it was, "Previous tenant died in this unit. It has been completely professionally and biohazard cleaned."
But what they die from? Because that's the only thing that
Yeah,
I don't even
Didn't
care how
say.
much it's been
Didn't
cleaned.
say.
Didn't say. I don't think
If
you
it's
have to
not a
specify. I
murder,
think you just
I don't
gotta
give a
say. It just said previous tenant died in unit.
Did I tell you the story about my father-in-law? Did I?
No, but I want you to tell it. I thought you were talking about the other house, the house that you tried to buy where a person died in it.
Oh yeah.
No
I forgot
way
about
it took
that.
you a second to remember that.
But which house? A lot of people die in a lot of houses.
Okay,
I'm
wait, tell
having-
your father-in-law's story.
My father-in-law, he was talking about how he buys properties in Hope, Arkansas, and he and his girlfriend at the time, who I guess were doing this. It's a long story. It really doesn't matter. But they were like talking to us about the property. It's like, oh yeah, we've been having trouble with this property. We went over there, blah blah blah. Comes out that they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff with the property because someone beat someone else to death with a toilet lid in this house, and we have to figure out what to do with it. And I'm like, gang, like, why would you buy this property when you figured that out? So
That's wild.
That's wild.
I do think you should have to specify what
I-
happened
Yes,
in the
of course.
house.
100%.
I think you should have to specify murder or not. You don't need to go into too much more
sure.
detail than that. Because if it was a freak accident, if it was end of life health, whatever.
What if you put yourself in a microwave? Like, you wouldn't want, like
Like a
I would
gremlin?
want to know that. I would want to know that.
No, The guy who's a freak is already dead, and I'm bringing my own microwave. What does it matter?
What if it's a built-in, Lotus?
That would be actually
I just
really
won't
funny.
use it.
That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny if it's like they don't tell you what happened, but they give you a clue. Like they go, tenant died in unit. Microwave has been replaced. It's like that would be. I'm like, wait, whoa, are they connected? What's happening?
No, that's a Simpsons bit. You come over to my apartment, my microwave is a built-in, and there's just duct tape that says "Ghost microwave, do not open."
Do not open.
And then there's an arrow pointing to the standalone microwave that's on the kitchen counter.
Damn. I do think they should have to tell you. I can't believe they don't have to tell you in California. That feels like a thing that California specifically would be
California.
Commie.
No, it literally just is. It just says previous tenant died in unit. We cleaned it though, so
we clean it.
Don't worry about it.
We cleaned it. Funk asks, do you have any, like, I do love this question. I don't immediately have an answer, but I do love it. I'm trying to think of examples from the past that I've had because I know they exist. Do you have any games / media that you've put off interacting with until you do X other thing?
And
Like,
not successive.
Not necessarily successive. I've got to watch
the first season before I watch the
first
movie
season
or
before I
whatever.
watch. Yeah.
Oh, I can't. I was gonna start Tears of the Kingdom again, but I can't do that until I move.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah, I think that works.
Like I can't. I need to
tracks.
be settled, and I think I kind of want that to be one of the first things I like lock in on passively in my own home.
Mine are usually very short-term incentives. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot finish this game until I finish this glass of water because I haven't drank any water today.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's usually how I go for it. Oh, we also can't forget the question. Niki pinned a question from like 2 weeks ago or something like that.
Oh, you did?
I wish I remembered. Somebody, I got a message on Discord today that was like, "Don't forget this question," and I looked at it and immediately forgot it.
I'm sure you did. I'll forward it to this very group chat.
Been a rough one. Yeah, please.
Oh wait, I forwarded the reply. Don't think about that.
Thanks, Lotus.
I forgot
Yeah,
that this
it's
is how
helpful.
forwarding works on fucking Discord.
No, it's okay. I clicked on it and it took me there, which was Cam asking, "What is something that you always want to talk about but don't get the opportunity?"
Oh, yeah. That was something that we wanted to have for next time.
I feel like I like cars, and I feel like I don't talk about cars very much. And this isn't me about to talk about cars,
Right.
but
You're
I
just
feel like
saying
it's just a
concept of
thing
it.
that like I do like cars. It's like I don't have any people in my life for whom that's useful information unless a person's like, I'm trying to buy a car.
And
then
in which you were very useful.
Yeah. And then, but otherwise, like,
Niki turns into fucking Rain Man the second you ask it is wild. Like imagine if you will, a Rain Man for cars. And that's Niki complete with Dustin Hoffman affectations and everything.
yeah, it's really weird. I
They
gotta
made
get
that
taken
show
over.
when they drove the Toyota Hilux to the North Pole.
That was me. I was
That
all
was-
three of
that's
those
what I'm
guys.
saying.
Yeah, no, like I watched. Speaking of this Richard Hammond, I watched that guy. It's actually been really interesting. Okay, sorry, you got me going.
No. Yeah,
It's been
We
really
got 'em.
interesting.
We got 'em.
It's been really interesting to watch the ways that those three men, the Top Gear guys,
Yes.
have kind of in their older age decided to live their lives. In a way that's like, it is a bummer insofar as it's like, oh man, do I hate these old rich white men, especially because they're British. Yes.
Yeah.
But also I think there's like, they have taken it such different paths. And I think Richard Hammond is the only one that is really like, no, there is such an opportunity here to teach people about this thing that we use every
the
single
tall one?
day. Richard Hammond's the short one. He's the short young one. Young, quote unquote, the youngest of the
Right.
three. The tall one is the racist one, Jeremy Clarkson, and he has his own thing. Like he started a farm, and he has Clarkson's Farm, which like I do actually think legitimately good television. I don't like TV. This last season was not really anything for me because it was mostly about him starting a pub. And that kind of was like, this is kind of boring. And like the farming stuff kind of took a back seat. But like the second season, I think, is really good TV. And the second season is mostly about him trying to figure out how to, in the wake of Brexit, how to supply food for the country where the country is like not actively supporting farmers in the ways that it needs to be supported, and also facing like just kind of the ramifications of climate change. So like it's like a really cool look, but they're all each of them is approaching television and talking to people from a different angle in a way that I think is really interesting. Anyway, that's it. I'm off of my soapbox.
Your car box.
Thank you.
That's great.
My car box.
Love your car box.
I have to change my oil.
Oil.
I
guess mine. We talk about pro wrestling a lot on just everything, but I think like diving into the minutia of like specific eras and like the 1991 to 1992 Bret Hart like kind of career arc is something that like I've wanted to talk about at a podcast for a very long time, but I've had no like real reason or avenue to do it. So I'd love to do that. Don't have it. Not going to do it now, but
if only you had access to the feed,
well, I don't think I can just like talk to myself about it, but I don't have any like
fair.
Like I'd have to get
only
Colette.
You knew someone.
I'd have to get Colette, which like I could get Colette. I get it. I've never.
We got to get in the business of making dreams come true, John.
Yeah, no, that's true. I really have to get better about that. But that's. I think that's mine.
I had a dream last night that John Cena was on AEW.
John Cena, Lotus.
Yeah, was on AEW.
Is that John if he was Chinese? What did he say?
No.
Gotcha. Got it.
But he was on AEW as Peacemaker, and Tony Khan had done some sort of thing that made John Cena able to show up on the program, and he was just called John. Like he showed up and they didn't play any music, and his name was just John. And then and then the fucking whatever the announcer man's name was like John. And then he walked into the ring.
That's really good.
That's good.
That's really good. That's really good. The announcer for AEW, Justin Roberts, who his name. They dubbed the Dapper Yapper, which fucking stinks. Whenever he says the name John, he goes, Gian!
Yes. Which I think is pretty good. I think it's good. I think it's funny.
He kind of says it like he says it like Liam Gallagher says lasagna. Lasagna! Yeah, like it's really good. Anyway.
I walked up to I looked at an apartment today, and I looked at an oven that had a lasagna button.
Oh.
I should have taken a picture of it. There was just on the stove.
Garfield's house.
It just had a fucking lasagna button.
That's awesome.
What are you talking about?
That's awesome. I
guess they're fairly standardized. A frozen lasag.
Yeah.
A frozen lasag. Lotus, what about you?
Almost call me somebody else. I'll let it slide this time, old timer.
That's crazy. But he's getting so old.
He's becoming senile.
He's getting really old.
I feel like I have so many interests that don't
just call me John Senile.
John Senile.
It's really good.
This is make out of the podcast. I love dance music. I love disco. I like fashion. I finally have somewhere to talk about indie games incessantly. I suppose I could have streamed, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Got to bring in horror games a little bit. My real answer might be I like true crime, but I'm normal, which is not like there's not a huge avenue to be that person. I
Right.
think it's one of those things where I think it's the rule of lurkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I think most people are normal. It's just hard. It's so
Yeah.
hard. You gotta follow, sift through YouTube channels called like scariest disappearances, ghosts on tape, and find which ones don't talk about the deceased like they are circus attractions,
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
but still talk about like the things that are scary. And
Yeah.
it's tough out here, folks. So
Yeah.
I am interested on and off.
As someone who's watched way too many episodes of Dateline historically, the one thing you have to avoid is to be someone that lights up a room. If you light up a room,
If you light up a
You-
room, it's fucking over.
guess,
for
you
me.
yeah.
it's fucking over. You might get killed by someone.
I think I might get
which is-
killed.
which is
I
nuts.
love Nikki in this gorgeous creme sweater blanket. You are giving
it
dead
is.
wife video. You just need to spin around a little and go. Reach behind you, grab my hands.
Yeah, where's
No, reach towards the camera, but
reach
you're
towards
looking
the
over your
camera?
shoulder.
You're looking over your shoulder. No, reach towards your
What do you want me to do? This way?
Yeah. Yay!
Nikki.
That's
Nikki,
what I'm
you're
filming.
Nikki, you're a model. You're a model. We've seen
You are
you
literally
model
a
things
model.
before. Like you think, like people give you directions
they-
for
no,
photography. Do they have to tell you 5,
That's the
6,
thing,
7
though.
times?
They know that Nikki knows what they're doing, so they say, "Okay, Nikki, just pose. Pose vending
Just pose,
machine. Just
pose,
go,
pose."
and we'll snap." Nikki's laughing. 'Cause it's true.
The last shoot I did, they it does sometimes take me a second because it is like it's the same reason I'm really bad at learning how to dance. I like dancing, but if someone tries
Yeah.
to teach me how to dance, if a person is like, just do this, and then they show me with their body, I'm
Right.
like,
You're like,
I don't know, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know where you want me to move my body.
Yeah.
The last time I did a shoot, the photographer was like, can you put your, I don't even remember what they wanted, but they basically wanted one of my legs straight out, and they wanted the other one, so simple. One leg straight out, sitting on the floor, one leg straight out, the other leg up, like foot out, angle like a triangle.
Okay.
It took me like 45 seconds to understand what this man was saying to me.
yeah.
And I was sitting there and I was like, where do you want? And I was like trying to like twist it over the other leg and like putting it back. And at one point I like got cross-legged because I got nervous and I was like, I don't know what you want. And then he had to sit down and show me what he wanted. And I was like,
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Now I
got
get
it.
Yeah. Got
annoying.
it.
We need to
Not
keep those
good
little
at it.
dolls around. Pose them.
I would.
Yeah.
I would be terrible at taking directions in the heat of a moment like that. I would be
it's
so
my least favorite part about it.
bad at that. I would be terrible. Jason asks, is there a flavor, sound, smell that conjures a bit of kind of homebound nostalgia or comfort and safety for you? Or a place you long for but cannot return to if you want to get sadder with it?
I don't know. The thing like that I think about the most is you'll randomly get a whiff of like anything and you're like, oh, that smells just like my house, or that smells
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
a place we used to go on vacation or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
My little like childhood teddy bear who just hangs around smells exactly like my house. Shocker.
Yep.
Sometimes feeling sad, just take a big inhale of that teddy bear.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
That hits.
Not a particular scent. The scent of
Yeah.
literally my house.
Yeah.
okay.
No,
I'm trying to
no.
think
I
of a
mean,
different one.
no,
No.
I mean, that's fair.
There is a like an Airwick or Febreze or Glade
Totally.
like apple scent that whenever I smell it, I remember like it just immediately transports me to sitting on my bed playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Love that.
Every time. Like it is like I fall into a tunnel and I'm
That's
remembering
cool.
whatever that snow map was. And I'm like, wow, like without fail. My shampoo that I use right now, because I wash my hair because of the hair style that I have, like once every couple of weeks now because it's like a protective style.
Yeah.
But every time I use the shampoo, it is like it reminds me of of the apartment that I lived in when I first bought the shampoo when I was washing my hair more frequently. So that like kind of transports me. Yeah.
When I hear a Tenacious D song, I'm transported to the time when my friends and I were playing Time Splitters 2 in my bedroom. When I see Mountain Dew Code Red, I just think about my friend Jeremy throwing up Mountain Dew Code Red in my
Which must have
bathroom.
been not concerning even a little
It
bit.
was really
It
upsetting.
looked totally fine.
Yeah, totally fine. The weekend we played and beat Xenogears. If I smell, I mean, it's like fry oil is not really it because that can be very broad, but very specifically when my mom makes chicken fried steak, it smells a very particular way.
Yeah.
And I do go
Parents
back
cooking.
there. Gang, just be honest with you, like a pillow that is absolutely fucking inundated in cigarette smoke. That's mom,
Kinda
baby.
goes. Yeah.
That's mom. Hello. Yeah, just one of those things where it's like, oh, mom's here, you know.
Yeah.
Loaded feeling that one, but but that's definitely true. Gosh, yeah, the smell of, because I didn't have a I never, after I had Mookie, my childhood dog, I didn't have a long haired dog until Jasper. Jasper is like the longest haired dog I've had since him. And Mookie's kind of like longer haired dogs smell completely different to me than short haired dogs. I didn't really remember or realize that. So when I got Jasper, I took a big whiff and I was like, "Oh, you smell like Mookie." When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
"Oh,
exciting.
that was
That's
kind of
good.
sweet." So that was cute.
Yeah.
Um,
I've just realized both of my parents have each worn the same fragrance for
Sure.
40 years.
Ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, my mom has recently started wearing different ones because for the
Mm.
longest time she wore Armani Code Privé, I think, and they don't make it anymore. And even though
Wow.
like Armani Code's one of the more popular women's fragrances of all time, so you can go to anywhere and find something that smells like Armani Code, but she
Yeah.
simply refuses. And now she wears Baccarat Rouge 540 for some reason. I think someone gave it to her as a
Different.
gift, and she was like, "Yeah, okay." She doesn't have a great sense of smell. And then my dad has been wearing Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani for
Dude.
I don't even
Aqua
know.
de
How long.
Joe.
It's such a like quote unquote basic fragrance.
Yeah,
And,
but
like,
it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Like perfume snobs get all mad about it, and I'm like, but it's the perfect men's fragrance.
Yeah,
and
it
I
smells
love
great.
So who
Yeah,
cares?
that's why they made it.
That's
It
why
goes.
they made it. So it's
Yeah.
still around.
Yeah.
Well, fuck Gucci
Uh,
guilty.
Gucci guilty. Lucky Hyena asks, what is
Anyways,
Got it in one.
Lucky Hyena asks, look at what's the worst kind of dream?
I get sleep paralysis. So
Yeah, it's kind
Damn.
of gotta be sleep paralysis.
I will say though, I've had sleep paralysis for so long, I do just get annoyed now.
Okay.
So at least there's that. And also because I sleep with a mask on now, I can't like really hallucinate. I just see the room as it was when I went to bed, but the lights are on now. And I'm
Yeah.
just annoyed that I cannot move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been sleep paralyzed in a minute. For me, it's ones where I can't remember if it was a dream or if it was a conversation I had actually.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
ones where it's like and it really is only like the way that my brain has increasingly started working is that I will get hit with dream memories later in the day
Yeah.
than
Right,
in the
yeah.
morning.
And then you're like,
So-
yeah.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
did I have a conversation with the person about this thing? Or did
Yeah.
I have that dream last night and it's just now coming to me? And I
Yeah.
can't trust basically whether or not I'm having a memory or remembering a dream. Those
Yeah.
are unpleasant to me.
Okay, so a couple answers. The really like
Yeah.
obvious one
I
is
have a
like
second answer. I don't sleep well, so I have a
Yeah.
couple answers.
I do have kind of a recurring one from childhood that is just like longest possible hallway, very dark. Something's coming.
Yep.
I have that one a lot.
Knows?
That one's-
Classic.
That's
Love
a
the
classic, but
classics.
boy, it gets me every time, folks. It
Yeah.
it really gets me every time. And then I think like a more like esoteric answer is like sometimes I will dream about a person who's like they kind of say like, oh, when you dream about someone, you've seen them before. but I will dream about someone that I don't recognize, but I feel like almost mournfully connected to, and then I wake up and I can't place that feeling, nor can I even identify who that could possibly be.
B.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like sad, sometimes it's like romantic. It's been a while since I've had one of those, but it's like there's like I have dreams like that, and I can't, and I get frustrated by them. They can be really pleasant, but I wake up and I'm mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's another answer.
Yeah, my second, I don't sleep well. I have horrible
Yeah.
anxiety. I get sleep paralysis. I sleep with my eyes open. Like it just doesn't really work on any respectable level. The only thing I don't have is night terrors, which like thank God, that's great.
Yeah,
Love
thank
that.
God.
However, I tend to like lucid dream a lot, where like oftentimes if I'm having a nightmare that is not sleep paralysis, a
Yes.
part of my brain is awake enough that I can be like, we're not doing this anymore, actually. So I just don't have
sure.
them. That's great. However, when the dream's depressing, you
Yeah.
don't really get that instinct. For me, I think the worst dream, this doesn't happen super often, but every like maybe once a year, every few months, I have a dream that my childhood best friend who did something not polite to me, and I had a huge falling out with, it meets me in person at the age I am and apologizes. And we make up and we're friends again. And then I'm happy, and then I wake up and I go, oh, okay. Yeah. So that's probably the actual worst one. Because again, sleep
That's
paralysis just
brutal.
pisses me off now. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Just wake up, my whole fucking day's ruined.
So
No, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
not to be crazy, Lotus, and like, could you text them that? Hey, I dreamed that you apologized for me for all the
No,
ill shit you
I
did.
don't know their phone number because
Okay, all right.
it's been
a long
over
time.
10 years, I think, actually,
Okay.
or just about 10 years.
But that would be so
Yeah.
funny to be like, "Hey, I feel better about you because you did apologize to me in my dream. Do you want to maybe take it? Do you want to maybe take a minute and do it IRL? No.
I think they would,
All right.
but it's been a long time.
It's
I
been
think
a
they
long
have me
time.
blocked everywhere, and it's just we don't
That's
talk
fair.
and don't have mutual
Yeah.
friends. So it's like
Ugh.
it's like I know in my heart of hearts we both
Brutal.
forgiven each other for being stupid teenagers, and it's fine. But man, that's a rough one.
Brutal.
That's tough.
That's brutal. All right,
not
Tough.
couple more. Blackjack Attack. If you were a boss in an RPG, what would be your boss fight theme music?
What kind of? Well, I guess an RPG. Well, actually, that doesn't mean anything though,
No, it
as
doesn't
we've
mean anything.
established.
It doesn't really mean
Yeah.
anything. It could
Are we
be
talking
anything.
a JRPG 30-minute 3-phase boss fight, or are we talking
Yeah.
a Souls?
I think you got 3 minutes. You're a mini boss.
Yeah,
3
you're a
minutes
mini
and mini
boss.
boss. 3 minutes. Well, you have to kill me, and I know you have to kill me. So it's probably the Thunderpuss mix of "It's Not Right, But It's Okay" by Whitney Houston. It sounds like a joke. That's just one of my
That's really
favorite songs.
No,
good.
that's
That's really
great.
good.
I just
though.
love that
That
song.
sounds
That's
really
really
good.
good.
Dunk, 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 and then I show up.
Yeah,
I
you
think,
come out, everyone's like, ah, and then they press X a couple of times.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be Beware by Death Grips. I don't know. It's not that complicated, but yeah, that's probably it for me.
Probably like Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
To really crank up the threat that you are. Is that the song with Beyonce? Or is that the other one?
No.
No, that's the other one. That's the
don't
one
know the
that
name of
that's
the
the one that
song.
Candy Burris from Real Housewives of Atlanta wrote, and so she's gonna make money for the
Until-
rest of her
yeah.
until the
Wow.
sun burns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Good
is
for her.
wild. Yeah, it's like they never talk about that on the show. I feel like too, which is wild.
They're jealous.
They're jealous. They're G-louse. All right. I am Hydrogen asks, why don't we ever hear about the number of polygons anymore?
Because they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't
the
know?
polygon
They
count
may
has
not
gotten
know.
so high
They just don't.
that
They
it's a
just don't
different
know
thing.
anymore.
You barely even hear about a teraflop no more.
Yeah.
You barely hear about it.
We're at
which
the end of
but
graphics.
I would
Finally.
I would genuinely love to know more about the number of polygons. So that'd be great if we could have those.
Well, I mean, is there like a limit to the number that the PlayStation 5 can do?
It's limitless.
How many polygons can the PS5 do?
What's the color scheme on the keyboard, Niki?
Egypt.
Oh. Oh, you finally
Quote,
got the
unquote.
the split keyboard thing.
Yeah, it
Nice.
it's fine.
It's fine.
Do you not like it? You not like the split?
I don't use the computer enough, I think, to actually have like an opinion on it. But most of the time, like 30% of the time when I press a key, it duplicates it, and I can't tell why that is.
Can't tell
Mine
why.
blue and dirty.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Really need to clean it.
8 million, according to this PC Gamer article.
Okay. The human brain can't
Sorry,
do numbers
10
that big.
billion.
No.
Oh my god.
No. No, I'm good.
I guess that's why
I
you don't
was
hear about 'em.
able to load. This person put. There's a tweet that says from Sergeant Gary Freeman of the UNC #UE5 at Ionized Games. I was able to load a 10 million polygon photo scan of Ziggy the dog in the Unreal Engine. Using UE5's nanite meshes, I was able to load 1,000 instances of it at 60.
That's okay.
At 60 frames per
You're doing
second
great.
before I got bored. That's 10 billion polygons and it didn't even blink. I think it could have handled a lot more than this.
Wow. Thank you for your service in
Yeah,
every
like,
conceivable
cool.
way.
And they're all just as important.
They're all just as important. They're all just as important. I don't know what Grace knew, but Grace asks, "What's the best car?"
Well, Grace got a car. That's
I know.
why Grace asking.
That's
I don't
great.
know. I think a lot about. I haven't driven very many. That's the thing. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I like cars a lot, but I haven't driven a lot of them. I drove like a current gen Miata pretty recently. And by pretty recently, I mean a calendar year ago, and I was like, that's good. We went off on that one. It depends on like what you think the car should be.
Right.
You know? Because like the correct answer is like a 2007 Toyota Prius.
Right. 55 miles a gallon.
Yeah, like nobody needs more than what
No.
the 2007 Prius.
When I had to get one of my
did.
tires replaced because of my stupid thin ass tires on my fake luxury vehicle, I was looking at Toyota Prius listings, and I was really tempted.
like,
but it's not
just-
worth buying a whole new car. I was just mad.
And that's how they
Yeah.
and like but it's like like if you just need a car that will work and you can put shit in and is comfortable, like folks, it's the Toyota Prius. They kind of got it.
Kind of got it in one.
Also,
Is it the
every
best car
car can
ever?
off-road a little.
Yeah,
Something not everybody tells you.
I drove my Prius C over a parking lot, like divider.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know in parking lots at like sports stadiums when you have to go down, or I guess anywhere, and they have like where the ticket machine is, and that ticket machine is on an island to separate each
Yes.
side. I just didn't see, like I literally just didn't see it, and I watched a car right before me go from the lane that I was in to the other lane, and I was like, but I had driven a little further up, and I was like, oh, I also now I'm just gonna turn, and then there was cement there. So then I kind of was like I was on fucking Indiana Jones at Disneyland in my
Yeah.
little Prius over the thing, and I was like, well, that's the whole car ruined. It was fine.
It
It
was
was
fine.
fine. Yeah.
It was fine. I bottomed out really hard on a curb the other day, and I was going to the Ranger game, and my neighbor who I went to the Ranger game with was like, "Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh," and I was really worried about it. And then I was like, I looked at it later. I was like, "It's fine. It's fine."
Yeah, whatever.
The
The car is meant to get hit. I think if your car doesn't have dents in it, I'm kind of suspicious, actually.
Well,
I'm a very safe driver. What can I say? However, other than that, my car does look 10 years old, 11 years old.
everyone should just take a sledgehammer to one little part of their car.
Just one
you know?
little part. What's
little
the fucking
part.
rear quarter panel? What's the
Yeah, like who
noise?
cares? Who gives a shit?
There's a
biggest
seat in my
dent
car
in-
no one uses. You can come do it, Nikki.
Okay, I'll do it. The biggest dent in my car came before I had the car, which is that the person who owned the car before me was in a parking lot and a shopping cart just kind of was loose.
Yeah.
And then the shopping cart just like slammed into the car door. And it would take about 2 seconds to pop that fucker out.
Yeah.
But I kind of am like,
That's character.
It's character. Like
It is
it's character.
totally character. All right, 2 more questions. Lovic asks, as a kid, I got it. This is really funny. I got it in my head at one point that the next GTA was going to be set in Disneyland. If you could pick a setting for a GTA / open world game, what would you choose?
I did think, for no reason, no one had said anything, but for some reason, I also got this idea in my head for about a year after they had announced GTA 6 was going to be a thing. I did, honest to God, think that GTA 6 was going to be set in Houston, Texas. And I said,
great.
there's so many vehicular issues and so many dumb,
So
insane things that happen. You have the Katy Freeway, which is 14 lanes wide. I didn't even question the thought, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
They call the train in Houston the Wham Bam Tram because it hits so many cars.
And that's the thing too.
Like,
It's
which
not
is
the
amazing.
train's fault.
It's not the train's fault. It's
love-
literally
They
never the
should-
train's fault.
They should give the conductor a gun. There's
Yes.
so many fucking lights and blinging everything. You're
Yeah.
in downtown, there's people walking around. You shouldn't be going above 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Even though speeding is fun, like
Yeah.
the roads just tell you not to do that. You're in the fucking bus lane. The conductor
Yeah.
should have a gun and just shoot at least 2 of your tires. And then your GPS automatically takes you to the nearest auto zone.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be amazing. That'd be
It is
incredible.
unbelievable. But yeah, and I mean,
Houston's a
like
good pull.
having slabs around in the GTA would be really fun. Like, it just makes sense to me. Megan Thee Stallion would be there, obviously.
Megan Thee Stallion be there.
Obviously.
You have Joel Osteen in his mega church, so it's like that's a villain and
that's
a setting.
a GTA character
That's
immediately.
absolutely.
You can bring Abbott there and do what you will.
Yep. Do what you will. Go to an
Hot
orchard.
Wheels, it already.
There was there was another rumor that GTA the next one would be in the Pacific Northwest, which I also think would have been fun because if they
Yeah.
put it in Portland, then they could have been like they could have done some white nationalist stuff.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Which
say,
I'm
if it's
sure they would
Portland,
have
you try to
handled
play as
so
a black
deftly.
character, and they just say no.
Yeah, they said don't let you.
There's you're,
Yeah, like,
you're not here.
It's
though.
not even in the color palette.
There'd be a lot. There'd be interesting stuff of trying to pump your own gas.
Yeah, like a lot of
You know,
fun stuff. Yeah,
like
they
a
would
lot of
add
fun
gas
stuff.
mechanics to the games for the first time. And
Yep.
you wouldn't be able to do it yourself.
Wouldn't be able to do it yourself.
Yeah, I think like I always get so upset with the way that they treated LA. Obviously, for
I know,
obvious
sure,
reasons.
right?
But I do think that they should take another stab at one in New York where the game doesn't look like shit.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
You know, like, I think that would
Yeah.
be cool. Have you looked at GTA 4 recently?
Yeah. Yeah,
That game looks awful.
that's old. It's an old game.
No, but I like even at the time I thought that game looked bad.
I don't think I thought that. I thought it looked pretty good at the time. I think.
I don't know.
I thought it looked
like,
pretty
I think
slick
at the
at the
time I was
time.
like, I think this game looks rough.
I mean, it was a very early PS3 game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was at the beginning of the generation. And then
So, which is
the
crazy that
GTA 5 was at the
it's
end.
fucking crazy that 5 was still a PS3 game. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It is, the longevity of that game is
Unbelievable.
genuinely
It's
unfathomable.
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Even just from a technical standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
I
released
think that
the Red Dead Redemption in the in-between, and people still are playing the Grand Theft Auto
yeah,
that they put out on the console before.
at the console before. I think they should set the next one in Florida. There's just so many cool like
That's such a good
opportunities with
idea, John.
like how wacky are Floridians, you know what I mean?
No,
Florida
so
man.
funny.
Bath
Florida
salts,
man.
Yeah.
Florida man bath salts.
Gators.
Ha ha ha.
Gators, swamp.
Swamp. Make the
I
most
don't know.
boring GTA ever and putting in Phoenix where it's a grid.
God, no, that would bang though.
That would be amazing.
That would fucking be awesome. And it
That'd
it
be
takes like
incredible.
45 minutes to get everywhere
Everywhere.
for no reason. That would go crazy.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of like, obviously I'm same for Austin, just gridlocked constantly. yeah, no, there are a lot of good options. I love the
Yeah, they
H-Town.
fucking made a fucking game about Los Angeles, and there's never traffic.
There's never
Which is
traffic,
so
which is
insane.
so
What are you
crazy.
talking about?
Yeah,
You
it's
know
so
how
crazy.
in a Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl, like you can't play as Garfield on Monday, just between the
Yes.
hours of 8:30 to 10:30, and then the
No.
hours of, I don't know, 4:30 to 6:30. It doesn't matter if it's GTA
can't
5
go
or
anywhere.
my version of GTA 6 that's set in Houston. You can't go anywhere.
can't go
It says,
anywhere.
have fun running your little barber business. Fix your
Yeah.
costumes or something.
Yep. Run little errands around you. That's all.
Yeah, just
That's all
in
you're
one
doing.
very small area.
Yeah. What's Lotus? This is an important question. What is Houston called in this version of Grand Theft Auto?
Oh, great.
Oh, did they not call it
question.
this? Oh no, I guess they
No.
don't. Unfortunately, if it was Grand Theft Auto, it would probably be kind of racist. But I can't. I
No, I know,
can't
of
think
course.
of what. I
No,
mean,
go
the
ahead
thing
and
is,
say it. I'm just kidding.
I mean, the thing is, Houston's like actual epithet is just the Bayou City, and I think that
Yeah.
would probably be fine.
Yeah, Bayou
Legally,
City.
you can get away with
Sure.
Grand Theft Auto Bayou City.
Because what they would do then is they would like do a mishmash of like the outskirts of Houston would turn into New Orleans.
I
you
was
know?
gonna say it would
Like
just
that's what they would do.
you would be able to drive a fan boat through the Bayou
Sure.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, you've given them a lot of really good ideas that they really might take on
In
the
15
seventh.
years.
I was gonna say in
Even 15 is low.
2035.
25.
25 years.
In 2050, when I'm on my deathbed,
What
they'll
if GTA doesn't hit?
I'll be
What
disappointed.
if GTA 6 doesn't hit? That'd be so funny. It'd be really
be
funny.
really
Will,
funny.
But like, what if it doesn't?
What if it didn't though?
I mean, again, I'm already disappointed because I was convinced it was set in Houston.
Yeah.
Because
No, it's-
I mean, like, your curiosity shows that I'm not completely insane, John. Which is, it just makes sense. It makes
just
so
makes
much
sense.
sense that I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
of course it is. I found it's in Miami or whatever, and I was like, that also kind of makes sense, but not the way that this does.
I mean, the Houston thing makes a lot more sense to me because they've done Florida before, and it was such a moment in time. It was set in the 80s, and it's like I like as much as I could like a GTA game, like I liked kind of the riff on that, and I was like, great. So doing modern Florida is like so uninteresting to me. But the thing is that you could do all the really low hanging fruit Florida shit with Texas, like pretty easily.
You can do pretty much all of it.
So yeah, goofy. All right, one more question. We like it. Dylan asks, have y'all ever won any sweepstakes at all? Like it
No.
Dylan says, I got my Xbox Series X from a Taco Bell.
I wanted that
That's
Whataburger
cool.
Xbox
Does it make the
Series X
noise?
so bad.
I don't
Wait,
know.
Sorry. I
Doesn't
just
say.
ran completely over you, Lotus. What did you want to win from Whataburger?
The Xbox Series X that looked like a Whataburger bag.
Oh, that would. Be cool.
I've never won a sweepstakes nothing.
I won the Radio Disney
Very
Grand
sad.
Prize.
Ooh, wait, oh yeah, I remember this.
You won the Euro Disney Grand Prize.
The Radio Disney Grand Prize.
Oh, the Radio Disney Grand Prize.
Yeah.
I don't think I really ever have won a sweepstakes. I don't know if I've ever really entered a sweepstakes. I probably
entered
have.
casually.
Yeah, inadvertently maybe or casually. But I liked this question, but yeah, I don't have an answer. So we'll have to win a
They just wanted to
sweepstakes.
brag that they won their Xbox Series
That's
X
fine.
from Taco
Listen,
Bell, which
listen.
is valid. That's good. Do you ever think about the guy who won the Ben 10 Omniverse car?
Yeah.
Still
Where do you think
drives it.
that
apparently.
car is?
He still drives
Really?
it. Yeah. Apparently, he has taken religiously good care of it. For anyone who doesn't know Ben 10, it is, I believe, a Mustang GT that is slime green with 2 black stripes up the middle.
Hell
and
yeah.
it's fucking awesome.
That is awesome. That fucking rules.
God.
All
The
right,
past
this
was
is
cool.
The past is cool. This is not a question, but Fonk did say 1, 2, princes kneel before you. Princes who adore you. One has diamonds in his pockets, and that's some bread now. Thanks, Fonk. Appreciate that.
What?
Those are the lyrics to Two Princes by the Spin Doctors. So that's all she wrote, folks. Hey, we have one review, one 5-star review. I missed it last week, so we're going to catch up. This is from Nop,
Sure.
BRPMNOP. October 7th. 5 stars. Says, too charming. And then it says, I already listened to too many video game podcasts, and now I am forced to listen to John and Nikki. People are too interesting and charming, and I'm going to regret wasting my life on this when I die. So
Listen, don't put that on us.
Get into watching it 3x. We on YouTube. You could do that.
Yeah,
I love a 5-star review that says, "I'm going to regret when I die listening to this podcast." 5 stars.
And you were not. Are you sure you're not going to be like, wow, it was so nice to hang out with my friends John, Nikki, and Lotus for so many hours, where they provided me with such incredible information and the hottest and most accurate news and cultural criticism every single week.
They come for
where all three hosts are paying
specifically
attention
for
to the
accuracy.
show the whole time.
The whole time. I can't believe you wouldn't want. Yeah, I can't believe you wouldn't thank us on your deathbed. Lotus, do you have anything to plug?
No. Go play those demos, I guess.
Go play those demos. Nikki, do you have anything to plug?
No. Please hope and pray that I get this apartment.
I'm hoping and praying you get this apartment. I hope we have a much better week than you did this week.
Probably won't.
Don't say that. Let's have a good week.
John, I probably won't.
Well,
folks,
go
to VGBs.com/join if you want to make Nikki's week slightly better. Like slightly, like really slightly better. That would be awesome. Go to VGBs.com/join. You get some bonus podcasts. You get some other things. We're going to release some of the bonuses to the main feed and then record some new bonuses coming up, which is exciting. I don't really have anything to plug. Just go to VGBs.com. That would be great. We also have a Blue Sky account. So if you go to blue sky dot whatever the fuck, just at VGBs.
It's bsky.app/VGBs.
Yeah, there you go. There it is, folks.
Stupid.
It is fucking stupid. So they're like, like architecture better.
It happens every time.
Underwater every time.
Really? Did I start?
Yeah. So yeah.
I think it's when you start the music.
All right, hold on. All right, wait. Okay, so
despite having a beard, your lips are so easy to read, John.
Yeah.
My
which
lips,
is great.
Okay, good. Does it do that again?
Well, now
do
it's
it again?
fine.
No, now it seems okay.
Okay.
So what happened?
It's
time,
well, it's using it on all the
sure.
polygons whenever the music charges.
It's not
but
using
now it's already charged.
Now it's already charged, which
So
I can use to say, keep on buzzing.